That's more like it. No. Uh, how's it going? Welcome back to the Metropole Grid. My name is Andre. Thanks so much for tuning in. It is currently the 20th of December. It's the holiday season. How's everyone doing? Outage, how you doing? How's your knee? How's the therapy going? Also, Cody, so close to first. You blew it. I almost had it. How's it going today? For me, this is the last day before the holiday, basically. Friday tomorrow, there's some work, and then I'm off for a bit. There will be no stream next week. I'm going to be out of the province with my family, hanging out, doing the Christmas thing. But we'll be back the week after. It's coming along. Hey, good to hear. Yeah, it's really good to hear. Also, Ransom and Solem off on Twitch. Yo, hey, how's it going? Thanks so much for dropping by. How's everyone doing? We got a stream tonight. We're going to play some Netrunner for a couple hours. And if you're maybe new here, you might know we start with the deck list of the week. And this is actually the list we played last week. We have such a strong impact on the Netrunner DB hive mind. Basically, we just like, we point to the outfield and then crack home run. Deck list of the week. Let's do it. Vincent, how's it going? Yo, Vincent, have you heard about the changes? I know you don't play Hearthstone much, but you heard about the nerfs? I think that's pretty wild. I can start walking in 3 weeks. Oh shit, how long has it been since you haven't been walking? What have you been up to? Are you in a chair or just in bed all the time? Yeah, they're big nerfs. I think that's gonna do well for the game. As much as I don't really play it that much, but that's good. How's Artifact going, Vincent? Alright, so we played this last week, so this one is actually just already in JNet, so I think we're just gonna jump in and play it. It's actually really fun. Just a quick cool things about this deck. Last week we specifically tried to play crowdfunding in every single deck. And it went really well. Turns out crowdfunding is a really good card. And I wasn't convinced that it's worth 3 influence out of faction, but we played 3 of them in a really just like no-nonsense competitive Valencia shell. And it's been pretty good. But this is Leela. And on top of this, Leela is running 2 copies of Prey. And Prey makes you trash your installed cards, but it's not a problem when they come back. Especially when you Prey something so you can run 3 times so they come back. I think it's a really cool combo. I like it a lot. Sitting in the couch, binging TV, watching old Netrunner vids. 5 weeks of no walking sucks as it turned out. Yeah, that's going to be rough to get back up. But no doubt you'll be excited to do it, which is going to help. That's really cool. That it's 3 weeks. Yeah, that's not too far away. Bazza, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you too. And Vincent's saying Artifact got nerfs today too. I don't know about that. I got to jump into that like Reddit or stuff and see what's going on because I want to follow that game. I know they got an update recently with some other like tournament stuff and they changed some things. I don't remember. But I know they've been doing stuff. And that game, I don't know. I know that game isn't like probably in terms of Twitch numbers or play numbers is doing anywhere near as well as they wanted it to. But I've no doubt they're going to continue to support it. So, yeah, Runner. Gluing printed proxies to Magic lands while watching the stream. How's it going, Mark McKnight? Oh, I see what you mean. To the lands from Magic. What proxies are you printed? It's like a certain deck or are you just doing all the cards? Nice. I have a bunch of rotated extra cards specifically for that reason. There's some really cool things you can do with extra cards. Yo, what up, Jim? I've seen that's not the right deck. I've seen people like use someone. There was like this meme back in the day. It was like custom biotics. Someone was selling like 52 copies of custom biotics on eBay, and people were making them as like card backs and stuff like that. Yo, Wayne, hello. How's it going? How's finals season? Zoom in a wee bit. I think this isn't muted. Is this muted? It should be now. So we're playing Leela. This is against Jim. Leela apparently has no flavor text. Jim is playing sports metal. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. So we want to kind of be aggressive. It's cool that we have a Sentry Breaker so that Architect isn't that scary. We do have Employee Strike, which is really good after we want to go for singles. This is the first I've seen sports metal code. Yeah, me too. I think might be the same for me. Dirty Laundry's cool. Dorm Computer doesn't really do anything this matchup. I think we're definitely going to mulligan this. We'll wait for them to figure it out. I think we generally want an Amakua early. We want our 2 copies of Paragon. A Dirty Laundry would be pretty good. And a Strike would be pretty good because they can't ice up everything. And then if you hit Strike and then starting their agendas, they don't like recover from that. Like sometimes you leave open on purpose. Mark says the cards I need for SC19. Oh yeah, cool. That's probably not that many. Anthony, just made it to winter break from my school district. Let's watch some Netrunner. Hey, congrats. Welcome to the holiday. Hopefully it ended well. You got a couple weeks, right? Let's mulligan that. There we go. We got the crowdfunding. We got the Strike. We got the Dirty Laundry, and we got our multi-axis. This is really good. And we also kept the nanotech, which is kind of expensive to play early, but pretty great. My last test was yesterday and went fairly well overall. Cool. Are you like now in this worried state where you gotta wait for those grades to come back? It's always really scary. What is this? I don't know. Could be a Maryland. Could just be like a Jeeves or something that's not that easy for us to trash turn one. I think we're just gonna play strike and then slam. I actually think we maybe put down the turning wheel here. We could do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not terrible. Our turn is definitely a bit different if we start trashing things here. I guess we don't have the credits. Fairchild 3.0, that's definitely good to know. No real surprises. We could check this, but I don't really care to because we can't really trash much. And I guess we'll just put this down. This will give us 3 credits. We'll definitely want to be drawing. Yo, Kurt, how's it going? Happy holidays to you as well. Thanks for dropping by. How's it going? Man, I don't miss like the whole finals thing in December. It's like really cool after that point. I don't know. You spend a lot of times in school usually, and then like, you know, hitting April or hitting December and it not being like a test season feels pretty good. You jogging? How's it going? Hello, peeps. How you doing, man? So there you go. There's a Jeeves. I can just probably click for 3, get that money back, and install an ice. We know that's a Fairchild 3, or we have a chance of it being a Fairchild 3. Jeeves means they could be on MCA austerity, but they're definitely probably on biotic labor, stuff like that. If it's Fairchild 3, we want to run first click. If they res it, though, we can't bounce it. We kind of want to bounce a Fairchild 3. I think we'll check HQ. They did ice HQ, and I think they mulligan too, right? So there's probably an agenda in here. No, they kept. Okay. Well, we have the current down. Let's go hit a gatekeeper early or something like that. Like, it's hard for us to break Fairchild 3 until we find our 1 copy of Amina, so generally we want to bounce it. They don't have that much money, so resing here, if they spend like 4 to 6 credits resing nice here, it's really bad for them. They might not res though, right? Because as soon as they res and we know what it is, they know that we can like special. Oh, there you go. So we technically can diversion of funds through this, which is really cool, but they just went down. Oh, that's credits. They just went down to very few money. It's next turn, they'll probably click for 3 and then Jeeves. So next trashing Jeeves seems pretty okay. Card from hand. We got an efficiency committee. Fantastic. So these work really well together. It lets them biotic this out. We can steal. We can bounce. And we don't give them 2 credits or a card because employee strike is on. Let's keep rolling. So we know there's 1 ice in hand and another Fairchild 3 somewhere. They've drawn both early. And that's not really a threat when they're on 4 credits. So maybe they just click for 4. That's a cool thing about the new siphon though. Is like a Fairchild 3 technically protects you because you can't siphon through it. We might want to just start drawing here. Again, it'd be good to pressure this, but if they get an ice res here, it's actually really bad for us. I want to kind of destroy that. Next turn, we'll be getting a credit and a card. That's okay. That's a dead card in this matchup. It's actually okay sometimes for Fairchild 3. You can trash this instead of paying 3 credits or breaking a subroutine. I don't really know how good that is. Special order is okay. I think we're just going to go trash the Jeeves for what, 5? That's pretty rough, but I don't know what else we're doing. Let's destroy it. All right. So we also have 3 copies of the bankroll, which is pretty good. Beware punitives, beware brainstorm. Oh yeah, shit, right? Like that's the kind of deck that we want to play today. I think that's what we're playing after that. Is this like lunatic CI or lunatic sports? And it's playing like neural. It's playing punitive. It's playing a lot. No, that's not right. And this might be it. I wouldn't be surprised. It has Fairchild 2 of them. It does have Jeeves. It could actually be this deck, so we have to care about how much money we have. We got the Amina. Amina actually breaks us for 4 credits and they lose 1, which isn't terrible. We were Salem's. Yeah, this deck is really weird. It might be that. And Brainstorm actually is a huge issue. Obviously, we can get down. They also have IP block, which is annoying, but we can always just like get down our nanotech and click up. This card actually has some value in the matchup if for some reason they are playing enhanced login protocols, because this technically is a click to make a run, which is kind of cool. DC is prey fodder. Oh yeah, it's also a pretty good reason. I think we might just want to put the nanotech down. They have slot machines too, and this one's actually again like 4 credits for us to break, and they lose 1, which is kind of expensive. But that's just like losing 3. This is rough. They haven't done anything though, and like they're pretty far away from pushing agendas, so they're gonna flood slowly. So then eventually we can just start running HQ. Going down to 1 credit's pretty bad because they can do whatever they want. Like we're barely even threatening inside job, which I think we have 2 of in the deck. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Like going down to 1 credit was pretty dumb right there. Okay, so brainstorm we can break for 5 credits, take some brain damage. I think we actually want to face check this. I honestly don't mind. If they res this, they probably can't res R&D. We can run it. We also can't lose money if they are playing slot machine. It's an IP block. That's okay. Ish. They can trash this. I think we have another one in the deck. Sorry that this is so we're jumping around a bit. Trace 3. Okay. That's fine. So that's gonna end the run. I think we want to run R&D, right? Like if this is an NGO front, which it likely is, it's kind of bad for us, but they probably can't res this. There's very few ways they can res here. Could be another IP block. Could be the wraparound. Again, we don't know what list this is. I think if we find out one or two. Okay, so they go ahead and res the NGO front. They might actually just be resing this. Oh, fuck. We're going to hit a Fairchild 3 now. Oh, that's brutal. What am I doing? We knew that was there. Oh, fuck me. All right. So we have to trash both our cards. We no longer have a Sentry Breaker. Well, now the tag doesn't matter. Oh, boy, chat. This is good. It's like, yeah, that's an NGO front. They'll have enough money. Fuck me. I was hoping it wasn't, but they wouldn't have gone that poor. A rush behind that. We also lost this, which is really bad. So if this is this deck, it's running one Sentry, so hopefully it won't be that bad. It's also low strength, so Amakua will get through it. Let's hit a card here. Rashida. Yeah, we generally will trash that. We know we can always just like put down an R&D interface, run and click through this a bunch of times. Yo, Patrick, how's it going? That's okay. Now the tag doesn't matter that much. We also could just like do run to get back our crowdfunding. It's not the worst. We also only have 4 hand size. Do we do run? Interestingly enough, actually, Dorm Computer works really well against IP block. There's a way that we can contest this with no money, which is kind of a cool trick. Yeah, we'll just do this. This doesn't feel good. We're gonna be clicking for credits anyways. This gives us 3 credits and a card. They could trash it, but it's not really good for them. Is this another IP block? A wraparound? Kind of rough. We'll see. Yeah, this actually does have value in this matchup. I think it's worth installing. I just want to surprise them when they jam behind there. So if we do this twice, or 3 times, yeah, twice, now we make 3 successful runs this turn, so we can reinstall our crowdfunding, which is good. Yes, we're tagged, but like, they can trash that if they want. It's worse for them than us. Let me trade this for this. Oh, now I see. All right. So we have no D-res effects on this deck. I was like, yeah, to run HQ this turn. I'm worried about the apocalypse. We have no way to D-res these, which is annoying. Luckily, we did also keep the Almanac. If we lost this, is actually really bad because that's our only decoder besides like Amakua. And problem is installing this. It's 7 credits. We're not cheating it out by that criminal card that gives you a tag. I forget the name. I blinked. What happened to your board? We ran into a Fairchild 3, which is kind of rough. Falsified is okay. Not fantastic. I think we're just going to be clicking for a lot. I think we do play the dormant computer. It's unfortunate that they're going to see it coming, but they're really not doing anything anytime soon either, and they still have the strike up. Not a lot of times Sports Metal runs currents. Sometimes they'll run enhanced logging protocols. I think if it's this deck, they aren't. We do have to watch out. It's only a single punitive, though, so it's not that bad. But they do have 3 biotics and 3 archive memories. Also, blue level clearance isn't that good here. Are you playing against a sports friend? Hey, how's it going, Kentucky? Yeah, I think Jim is playing this Lunatic. It's called Lunatic Sports Deck. It did well at GNK. I'm going to be trying it after this, I think. How's it going, by the way? It's also really hard to pray Fairchild. It's like a lot of cards. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I hit the mute button. It's way too close to my mouse. Sorry. Excuse me. How's it going, everyone? Whoops. Thinking. So this is like a really interesting play because they did install advanced events in this server. And we can bounce cards. Now we can expose it. If it's an agenda, we can always just like go and inside job it, let alone clear the tag and like dorm computer it. This gives us money though. I think we'll just call acid, and then not run this. If it is an agenda, we get this anyways. So it's a global food initiative. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck. So that was actually probably a really big misplay. Because if we call it agenda, we'd actually have money. It seems like this is the play that they want to do so that they can kill us. Like when we steal the global food initiative, we are now weak to like punitive, archive memories punitive, and we have far few credits than them. So we can let them score it, which isn't too terrible, and just take money. We can also run R&D and like bounce this, like we could inside job R&D. But we generally wanted the falsified credentials there and get agenda. I wasn't considering it, right? Like if it's an acid, we don't care. If it's an agenda, we need money to be able to contest it. And that would be really good right now. I think if they score it though, they go down to 3 credits, which isn't bad for us. So we're just gonna take money. Like they can score a food, it doesn't matter. Hey Mane, how's it going? It has been a while. How you doing? So that's okay. They can get a food. It clears the strike. But we have another one in hand, so like it's really not that good. And we also bounced something here. Not that great. We could have sat back and done nothing, obviously. They get to throw out 2 cards, which is kind of cool. This means we could run archives 3 times. Doesn't sound fantastic. I think we're gonna play strike, maybe. And we could running archives 3 times. I don't like it. Maybe if we'll draw first and see if we get like something that rewards running. We could also just lose to punitive here in theory. I guess we have more money. Running here doesn't actually worth anything. How's life with the new job treating you? You're allowed to share what things you've been working on. Every time I see UB Montreal on the trailer, I always think it's you. Daggum Easter egg. Yeah, no, it's been great. Sending a bill when the game is over. It's been really good. I generally do like community videos. So yeah, so this is 100% of the deck we think it is. So like generally the trailers are not the stuff I do, but a lot of the other videos like behind the scenes stuff. We've been putting out like videos like the monthly updates for like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, what's going on behind the scenes, what's coming out like this month. That's all me. So stuff like that. Where's everyone from? Mostly NAs? Patrick, yeah, generally that is. It's worth asking the chat where everyone is from. A lot of times it's North America. You get some people from Europe. It's just not the best time for Europe, for this stream specifically. When I stream on weekends, you get a lot more people from that. All right, they had the hedge fund in hand. They got that ice back over there. And we're assuming that they have archive memories and punitive in hand. Otherwise, that food play is like pretty lousy. So like we know basically half of HQ. They also haven't blue level clearance anytime soon. We just want to get our money up. I think we can draw once, click for 3. Oh, that's fantastic. And they have no tag punishment. So like floating the single tag is honestly not terrible. I think we can do that, and then we can start like just running R&D for doubles. Maybe we'll lock them even. I don't know. Systems, I'm in DC, CT here. So I think that's Connecticut and in DC. There's the blue level clearance. So running HQ is even a bunch better here. This draws 2 cards plus the mandatory, which they probably mandatory this, and then they gain 3 credits overall. So there might be even 2 agendas in HQ. There's only 9 in the deck, so 9 in 49 honestly isn't terrible. Like that's pretty good. 3, 6, 8, 3, 6, 9, 9 plus 12, 21. Yeah, they're technically running 1 more agenda point than most decks do. A lot of decks run 3, 3. Yeah, no, that's not terrible. And double ice R&D. So now if we inside job it, we can do it. We just don't want to access it unless we have less money than them. So we still have a fair bit of money cards in our deck. We have 2 gambles, falsified, a diversion. We can like on a turn we can slam Amon a diversion. That'd be 7 plus 1 plus 4. Almost. That's really good. That's a start. I think we can still play the control game. Now if we hit a brainstorm though, we're fucked. That's the only problem. So the game plan is don't hit a brainstorm. And just about everything they do in remote servers install advance. Oh, that's not true. They did throw out a single biotic though, so I don't know what their hand is. It's probably all combo pieces like neural, punitive, archive memories, biotic. But the fact that they threw out biotic, I guess biotic is not amazing against Leela because we can generally punish them before they can like fix something. But it's still a really good card against criminal. You guys scared shitless of my Mattis resignation, or is that just me? Sorry, Patrick? My Mattis resignation? Playing archive memories, double resing. Double icing HQ is pretty good, and Rashida's coming back. So anything that they could stall this remote could be Rashida. Chris, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Hey, you too. How you doing? I think we want to consider clearing the tag now. We can actually put this down. We need more money. We do have the prey. It's not fantastic right now. Well, other ice is actually really high strength. Slot machine's pretty high strength. Gatekeeper eventually isn't. That's kind of the best case. We can still run HQ first click. I think we need to go run this remote. Rashida. So if they put a Rashida in it, so we'll just start dorm computering it. Mad Dog Mattis resigned. Oh, SecDef resigned. That's like American governmental stuff. I take it. SecDef? Security defense. Can't say I know. Who did? All right, so we can go check this out like rather trivially. We'll get a card and get a credit. Let's see if we find oh, we can't dirty laundry with this. Whatever, we'll draw first. Oh, that's Amakua. That's annoying with IP block, but this says we're going to be trashing it anyways, so it's not like Amakua is going to be doing anything. So we can just always go get that value. Man, dorm computer really good against IP block. Secretary of Defense. Oh shit, that's probably just like happened a couple hours ago, no? That's the Rashida. We get our credit. We can get the Amakua down. It's not that terrible. We're gonna need it at some point for sure. It's just hard because they iced up everything. There's actually a chance that the Amina will do us better. Cause we need a fair bit of counters for this. If they score though, we can bounce and go in here. The thing is, like, we really need money. Like, we need more money than them. American Secretary of Defense. You're lucky you're Canadian. It's a big deal. Top military advisor to the Prez. Shit. They resigned? Not like they were fired, right? No politics for the love of Pete. Yeah, we generally don't talk too much politics on here. I don't follow American politics that much for what it's worth. Obviously, I'm a Canadian, but it's kind of unavoidable, unfortunately. I think it's unavoidable everywhere in the world, right? We can always like dump our dorm computer just to run this 3 times to get 3 counters on it, and then 3 credits on this. How good is that? Ooh, another blue level clearance. I think we actually might just want to like inside job HQ here. There's a chance it'll work out. Maybe they'll jam in here. Because they can biotic out, right? Like they biotic out of food, biotic out of the other one. My bad, just trying to de-stress. It's all good. Resigned because he felt his views didn't align with Prez closely enough. Yeah. Let's go HQ. Now they're actually, like, they want to res this, because then we have to click through this and it's our whole turn. But they're not, so we actually get a whole turn left. That's interesting. So we found the punitive. No real surprise there. We can't really inside job this because we can't deal with that. But we 100% need more money, and talk of need more money. That's something, and they're going to be pushing. Hey, Andre. Jankovitz, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Yeah. How you doing? Maui says, I love that the dorm computer is seeing more play. It's a pretty cool card. And you also see like tagless Liza decks with this card. It does a fair bit. And like Amakua is really weak to only IP block. Data Raven's seeing a lot of play modernly. Like there's some really good reasons to do it. Talk about politics, we have to use NR card names. Alright, we have 6 credits. No idea what this is. With 1 token on here, there's a lot we can't get through. 6 strength would be what's it called? Wraparound we can't get through. We can't get through Gatekeeper on res. Slot machine we can get through technically. Brainstorm would be like disastrous. So I think we just want to click for credits. We know they have a punitive and they have way more money than us. Still think we draw. Well, that's interesting. This doesn't fire on that much, but it's technically a prey target. If we wanted, we could have just like inside jobbed R&D that turn. It's Rashida. All right, so Pat Tap's actually gonna fire. And if they're playing Rashida, like they haven't found any agendas. Like they just blue level clearance twice and they're not dumping anything. Maybe that's some dirty laundry on him. Self-destruct. Yeah, but how's it going? How you doing? So now we can start like just inside jobbing for value into R&D. With Jeeves in their deck, they generally have one more. Like they can purge for value, which is pretty bad. They might want to consider trashing the pad tap. Card in a new remote, that can't be correct. They're probably going to undo that, right? Because otherwise we just like turtle that up. There's no way that's right. Split up Felicia. Man, this deck has a lot of money, excuse me. And like I know criminal decks are pretty good right now. A lot of people are complaining about like crowdfunding stuff like that. If you just ice up every central, it's real hard. We still like super weak to punitive here. I don't think there's any way that we won't be. We can definitely check this. Oh, it's a cybernetics court. Hand size +5. That's really cool, but like the biggest thing here is that this is a free target for us to get Amakua while like clicking for credits at the same time. So like I think we can just run this 3 times. Oh fuck, we're short 1. But they only have 2 of these. They have 2 features. They have 3 gatekeepers. So we can run this twice and then run this. It doesn't actually matter, right? Like if we know their deck list, we just want to run this once so we don't get brainstormed. But like IP block's not an issue. Slot machine's just annoying. Slot machine's actually really annoying. So we lose 3. This is also a server that we can like get crowdfundings back. Let's just check this out. Like if they're only running 2 Fairchild 3s, this is fine. And we're just hoping that they didn't change the deck list. The Ziggurator, how's it going? I don't think you need a trash yet. The tax is only 2 to pay through it. Hey, how you doing? So there's a slot machine. I guess we're pulling the wheel. All right. So we generally lose 3 credits on this. If they gain 3 credits, we gain 1 credit. So we got resource, event, resource. So fuck. So they gain 3. We lose only 2 because we get 1 back because of pad tap fires. So pad tap actually making this a bit better. So still, that's a 5 credit swing. This does nothing. It's Ibrahim Salem. Yikers. I don't think we trashed this. This doesn't matter. If they trash your Amina, it's really scary. But this doesn't matter, does it? Does this ever matter? What, are they going to forfeit a food for that? No, they're not. Nice try. Jacob's Oh man. We can run this again to get another Amakua counter and to get like a crowdfunding back. That means we could probably draw once. It does make Ibrahim slightly better. Oh, that's okay. But if they res Ibrahim, I don't know how that we lose. What if they got domestic sleepers? They don't. It's just this deck, right? They only have 1 Ibrahim. I don't care if they sacrifice a food to do 1 damage to us. Like they can't neural us that many times in a turn. And this is really good for us. This is a really good server for us. If you miss CI, you can play this. Custom Biotics had like a really strong combo game right before Worlds with this in it, so they didn't have to worry about hand size. It's pretty cool. And once we get up to 6th rank on Amakua, there's nothing we have to worry about. They're thinking, so they're considering the food trash. With this card, mind you, Ibrahim Salem, they have to name a card type. That's actually a really cool combo when it comes with a slot machine because they knew we drew a pad tap, for instance, right? Like if they see what we're drawing into, Ibrahim Salem becomes less of an issue. It's actually really cool to run like Salem's Hospitality and all those other cards that trash the top of the stack and deal with the top of the stack, and your grip when it comes to slot machine. It's kind of cool. They still need to score a fair bit of points. Having this much hand size, though, makes it very easy for them. That's why they score an efficiency committee. Once they score an efficiency committee, this deck is really scary. Because they can do, like, neural, archive memories, neural, archive memories, neural, archive memories, neural. Like, there's some really wild plays. They can do punitive into, like, archive memories into punitive into archive memories into punitive. Like, efficiency committee gives them a lot of flexibility, especially when this deck has 3 archive memories, biotic labors on top of that. I don't know. It's pretty nuts. Another good play is trash Cybernetics Court, run HQ next turn. Like, that's pretty good. There's a big chance that this is actually an agenda. We do have the doof. We can do run doof. That's actually pretty good. It gets another crowdfunding back. But like if this is an agenda, it's really bad for us because then they punitive and kill us. We also have 1 copy of Embezzle in the deck, if I'm not mistaken, which if we find that, we hit Operation. It's really strong. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. It's just like a value. This is not like one of those disgusting swings they can't fight up against, but like we can break everything now. Cool thing about this card too is like They reveal the top 3 cards, and then you can choose what subroutines to break. Like, sometimes you only break one subroutine with this thing, right? Still looking fancy in those glasses I see. Ah, thank you, Cody. Got crowdfunding back. So, like, technically we have 14 plus 8 credits. We have more money than them if we want to offshore this. I don't think there's any way we'll get this bankroll sniped. Anytime they gain money, we'll generally be gaining the same amount of money. That's not true, but we'll be gaining something. And I think now we can consider stealing this agenda. 4 hand size, though, does make it a lot worse. I guess it doesn't really matter. They need a double punitive. Oh, it's a Jeeves. Looks like they're just going to be scoring from hand. That's going to make them very poor, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're on game point now, though, which is terrifying. Score Vitruvius, turn an unres card into R&D. They use their Jeeves click to over advance this. So now they can just like biotic out. Like they always have a biotic. So if they have, it's all about where the other Vitruviuses are. Actually, bouncing HQ might have been better. We are probably fucked. We have to get really lucky here. Because we need to find the other 2 Vitruviuses. Otherwise, they have the money we lose. Alright, well, not much to do here. We can't make them lose enough money. If we play the Amina, we go down to, we still also don't want to get punitive. It's important to keep our money up. But we need to keep them down to, like, also if we steal agendas, they start drawing cards. Let's go. This is going to go poorly for us. We can actually just, like, trash the dorm computer. I don't think it matters, though. It's unlikely we're going to be able to not lose here. But we can start trashing these cards instead of, like paying a credit here, because we can start just, you know. Oh, that's really good. This, we technically don't want to bounce a card. Because then running HQ is harder, but we don't really have an option. It's either this or this. Running archives, there's some value in running archives. But this just dilutes HQ. Whatever. Now they choose their triggers. I wish we had something that made us draw. There's a Beth that would have been really good this whole matchup. Beth would have been so good. I've been firing most turns. We could have hostaged it. I think last week we played like 3 or 4 games with this. Every single game we had a hostage in our opening hand. So now they can fire their ability, gain 2 cards to draw 2 cards. So it's going to be really hard to stop them. They drew 2 cards, so we win. No, just kidding. Fuck, count to 6. Shit, there's not a lot of agendas in the deck anymore in the game. At least when we run R&D, they see 2 more cards. So I think we run R&D and just run HQ 3 times. We can also consider running archives, but I don't think. Oh, we just gain pad tap, gain a credit. Run R&D. See some new cards. If we don't win this turn, though, we definitely die to punitive, right? Like, we should start trashing these things. Archive memories. Rashida. If we trash that, we can see 1 more card. I think it was wrong. I think we should have just run HQ twice. They didn't need to discard? Oh, fuck. It's better for us. We'll run HQ. We'll trash this. We'll trash this and just pay a credit. Brainstorm, there you go. And then we'll run HQ and see 3 cards. No matter what, I think we lose here. Gatekeeper, wraparound, neural EMP. Terrifying, we'll gain this money. Hey, Fancy Catching Live, how it goes? It goes well. Chris, how you doing? I think we're just gonna die right now, though. I think they could just punitive us. They just need to punitive us once, right? We stole 5 points. And they have a Vitruvius counter. And they have a punitive in hand. Maybe it made more sense to run R&D. Because we would actually seen more new cards. I don't know. Well, that's it for us. Man, that Fairchild early game really goofed us real bad. You should have drawn, actually. We can't. We only have 4 hand size M&A. We did take a brain damage. And it looks like they're just going to biotic out the agenda from hand. So there was in there. They could have killed us. They went for the score. It looks like they had the, there's 2 more punitives. I guess they also could have scored in the efficiency committee, right? Because there's a Jeeves on the table. But we need to find that card from HQ. Good game. All right. So how do you tech against this? Easily, you can play like information sifting. Legwork would also help too. Just some a bit more multi-axis. Now this card actually didn't matter. This card surprisingly didn't matter. So close to kill it. Could have killed me there. Like, also how's it going, Michigan Master? Yeah, brain damage is what it is. You know, this deck is actually a lot of fun. I'm gonna play one more of it before we go on and do some purple games. Actually, no, we'll just go play this one. We played this a lot last week. If you're just tuning in, my name's Andre. How's it going? Welcome to the Match Ball Grid. This is now the deck list of the week. And I think we're gonna play Lunatic. It's called Lunatic CI. I have to hit 5. I'm not guaranteed to double hits, I don't think. You could have just done. I have to hit 5. I'm not guaranteed to do any of it. That last turn, I stole 5 points. You just punitive, Vitruvius, punitive, and I die. I like embezzle at legwork. Yeah, embezzle at legwork seems better. I don't think E-Shutdown makes that much sense in this deck because we're meant to be doing Prey. You have 18 credits. Yeah. I think you could. So you can also Vitruvius for gamble if you have an archived because of Jeeves. Yeah, I don't know if you need shut down this deck. If you do, I would remove the Prey stuff though, because like yeah, I think those work against each other a wee bit. But shutdown's also like a really good way to be able to get in to get your crowdfunding, to get your turtle, to punish this big ice that's actually really hard to deal with. FCOM and just GFI on bottom. No, there's only 3 more agendas in the deck, and 2 of them are on the bottom, so it's probably not gonna pull it off. That being said, like they went through a lot of their deck and didn't find anything. FCOM, I was after the token. Nothing in archives, right? It really wasn't an advantage that we knew their deck, so we knew like, oh, 6 turtle counters is all we need. Yeah, it was. GG. Next game. And we would have been a lot better off if we oh, they threw out a punitive. That's actually really good now. We really needed our embezzle. That would have been really good, and Bath also would have been like super good. Paragon also does help a fair bit. Taking the brain damage also doesn't really matter. I guess it does matter if they want to do like punitive stuff, but let's try this deck. This deck looks really fun. So there's like a lot of like really creative plays when it comes to this deck, because a lot of times you're just trying to kill the runner, and we have a lot of like really weird plays when it comes to like Neural, Archive Neural, or like you do Ibrahim Salem to trash 1 card so that they have fewer cards in hand so you can like fire and kill them. It's super weird. The idea is to rush agendas and punish the runner if they are rude enough to interrupt you. Eventually you start to get the kill pieces in your hand. Biotic Labors can be used to fast advance, or you're flooded to win the game, or to help provide extra clicks to flatline the runner. So this is really cool. This reminds me a fair bit of well, not a fair bit, but like this sort of like weird surprise HP pressure deck. Doesn't happen that often. And I think tonight we're also going to try something called, that I used to call at least, like 221B Baker Street. It was like a hard-hitting news HB deck. It's really fun because people don't expect it. Sports Metal. Also, like Archive Memories with Psychographics is so damn good if they hard-hitting use them, because you can just like continue to recur the Psychographics if they're tagged to fast advance other cards from your hand. It's really great. Psychographics mid-season, like with Project Vitruvius, was so much fun back in the day. I really do miss it. It was like a custom Biotics deck that was like so janky because I don't know, you really need to draw right. This hand's not great. We're against Smoke. Thanks, you too. Smoke is generally pretty good at breaking ice. Luckily our ice is, I guess, relatively good. On and counter affects big barriers. That's generally what's best against Smoke. They also do have a fair bit of money. We need to figure out what kind of economy engine they're on. A lot of times it's Aesop's Pawn Shop. Alright, it's probably actually just like a run engine. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Yeah, that's better. Now it's really weird to play right now because I'm so used to there being Excuse me, like I'm so used to there being indexing where there's like a really good reason to ice R&D turn 1. And actually right now I think we want to ice HQ. Even if they steal a single agenda, it's not terrible for us. We have no good place to put the Rashida turn 1. I just don't know if they will run and trash a lot of things. Sometimes they do like an early cold read to check remote, stuff like that. It's not that common. But I think we might just want to draw once and then do hedge fund ice HQ. See what we draw. Okay, if they end with no cards in hand and run, we win. So we'll get them. We'll get them good. Just setting up. Oh, fuck me. Holy shit. A lot of times the deck only runs 2 crowdfunding and they found all of them in the opening hand. That's an absurd amount of economy. Holy shit. Okay. We need ice. That's not ice, but we can start like acid spamming. It's not gonna be hard for them to deal with acid spam if they want to run 3 times, but holy shit. A Akawa project synergizes well with punitive, right? Yeah, I guess it does. Food does just as good though, and it's like you lose less often, but yeah, you technically right, it does. And you also like in theory like strongbox, anything that taxes them does. So they just gambled, play that. Okay, so we're gonna draw a fair bit. Hopefully we get a court. We did. So what do we do? Blackstone breaks barriers. Generally, they just played that out of hand, which isn't like fantastic. This is not the thing you want to face check with. A lot of times, you'd rather have a sentry breaker. We do have a slot machine, which is cool. Fuck, we should have installed res this. My bad. Do you mind? I think we're gonna install 3 cards this turn, so like resing the Jeeves. Thank you. So resing the Jeeves makes sense. Then we want to install as much as we can. What do we want to protect? Scoring this would be really good. They want us to run 3 times next turn. If they have the Fairchild, they can click through it, and we just like can't punitive them. We just can't kill them. We can keep cards in hand by like the slot machine, which is pretty great. But they want to run 3 times next turn. If not, maybe this turn. I don't think we want to protect this. I don't think we need to protect any of these. They'll be on 9 credits next turn, which is actually a lot of money. We just credit. So we get an extra click from Jeeves if we like did it right, you know? We'll just res this so we have more hand size. So weird. I have no idea how to build decks anymore since rotation. This one's like also super weird. So like if you're paying attention to Netrunner DB, you have a full idea of how this deck works. Like not many decks run this card, so you'd be like, oh, I would remember that. Also, Mark, for what it's worth, maybe playing a Kawa project is not great on the basis that it like encourages people to use a film critic, which turns off punitive. I think we just do this. So if we play another event here, we get a click. I don't think that's particularly fantastic. This is a Fairchild 3. They're gonna have 6 credits next turn, and they want to run 3 times. So the Fairchild 3 actually kind of slow them down. They run this 3 times. It gives like if they run this 3 times, they get 6 credits. It's like really good. They also have their Takobi. I'd rather get this out there. Whatever. I've been on the loop so much since the announcement. I'm actually having to look up half these cards. I'll do a better job holding my mouse over them. Let me know if there's something in particular you're looking at. They just drew 2. Also, mind you, with the things. I guess they're gonna go trash Jeeves. Oh, they can't actually. I think they're just making value runs. They're short of credit to trash Jeeves. But I think they just want to run 3 times. Now they trash Jeeves. And that's actually really annoying because we can't steal efficiency committee. I hope they're just running this 3 times though, because then we get to score one of these. Oh, no, there goes. There goes Beth. Fuck me. What's the chance they die? Man, this is like having opening service is a real punishment for this. We could do punitive. We could do this. Oh, nearly. We can nearly kill them. Nearly. Is this new smoke rig? I don't know. I don't play that much Shaper, so I can't tell. Beth also made them draw a card, which is really obnoxious. They did draw twice, though, so I think this card here is safe in server 4. Clone chip coming down doesn't give them that much value, but they just throw out a misdirection. That also doesn't matter. Interestingly enough here, we can res the Jeeves so that we have an extra click if we advance this 3 times, but we're not going to advance this 3 times, so I think we just advance this twice. We can also just leave this. This will draw us, put us to 11 cards. I think we'll just score this. It seems really good. Here we can draw 2 cards, gain 2 credits. We're going to need money, that's for sure. But I think we just want to kind of go fast. Ooh. I don't know if this is right. What's the chance we can kill them? I think it's the best smoke rig with the clip restricting crowdfunding available. Punitive and Obicot, I hope they don't pack film critic. Yeah, you're real bad to that. All right, they have no money. Luckily, we can maybe actually win right here. They're not interacting with us. We need the money here. So we're technically on game point. So everything we install advance. We have to what? Why won't it let us end our turn? Discard to 9 cards? Why? Oh, this is only +4. Whoops. I think that's the worst card. They're gonna run 3 times here. Okay, there's a small chance we can kill them. At least get rid of indexing a Mopus, ended the reign of terror, Shaper's head over the mana. I don't even think like what's it called was that big of a deal. Mopus. Okay, so we can res a slot machine. I think we almost always do. Sometimes also they draw after this, so that we know what's in their hand. Refractor's coming down. Refractor actually breaks this relatively well. Roll them bones. All right, so we see Cubon, SMC, and so now they want to break 2 of them. So they broke all 3. I'm not gonna complain. Technically, they didn't need to do that. Oh, I'll give them to Gobi counter. That's why they want to do it. Okay, that's cool. And we just don't have the money to be able to win. We have to do a couple damage to them. Get big counters, keep bringing back EMK and kill them. Yeah, we're just short of money, right? Oh, they just also did see this. Now, can we do it? Like, we can do neural. We need to neural them 5 times, which is going to cost at least 10 credits at a minimum. How the fuck do we ever afford that? Can you show Takobi? Yeah. Takobi is a program. It's like a data sucker, but it's about not making successful runs. It's about breaking all subroutines on ice. So I think we just like, wait, maybe there's a chance we can still kill them. Let's see if we get money off of our blue level clearance. Man, I'm going to totally miss lethal at some point, and I'm going to get in shit for it. Okay. So we have 6 credits. So still very difficult. Hand size is 11. We just need money. Even throwing out the food, and it may not be wrong, right? If they stumble upon the food. Turning off the strike is also really good. That means that they're not running paperclip, but I guess we saw the Blackstone. Blackstone lines up poorly against IP block, right? Like Blackstone still breaks IP block for a lot of money. If we res this, we go down to 0. It seems like the turn that they're going to want to run all 3 servers, or just run 3 times to get their 2 copies of man, they had both of these in their opening hand. They generally only run 2 of them. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. So this slot machine, how much money they have doesn't matter. How much money we have matters. Right? So I don't think this is right. We're not going to res it. We're not punitiving them. Actually, no, we could punitive them. We just got to remember what's on top of their deck. Cubon. Kevin says don't res. Also, by the way, I didn't say hi. How's it going, Kevin? Yeah, I don't think we res. Like, this turn's punitive in theory. If they hit this, we got punitive a couple times. I hope the hell they trash this. Oh, fuck. They did. Okay. Click for money. Yeah, right. There's a small chance they die now. Okay, so we need to kill them. That's a 10 cost operation. It takes us many clicks, of which we don't have. How many, like, if we play neural, archive neural, then we need to use this counter for neural, so we can't even use it for like hedge fund preemptively. That's frustrating. What do we do? Click for money? We gotta throw something out though. I think we throw out a biotic. Yeah, the biotic is way worse than the efficiency committee. They're gonna have much more money. I guess it doesn't matter how much money they have. Eventually, if we have enough efficiency committees and like enough archive memories and enough like Vitruvius counters, we might want to overscore that Vitruvius better. I don't know if we could have. You got lucky with Salem's and then triple neural. Oh man, yeah, right? There's a chance that this does multiple damage. This is all copies. So we gotta like know the meta. Alright. Let's go. They hit the punitive, they already saw that. For what's worth, they should like cube on onto this. Salem's is one card? Trash all copies of the named card. No, we can do it. So this is really good. They steal an efficiency committee and an early EMP and a global food. So they just stole 5. So if we don't lose here, like punitive's super easy. Punitive's real easy right now. I thought you could hit all the resources. Oh yeah, no, it's just a card name. So drawing here actually doesn't do anything, right? Because like they should definitely take a credit. Drawing doesn't help them not die. Okay, so now we gotta do a bunch of math. I think they also wanted the Cubon on this, so they make money if we don't res it. Like not resing ice is a liability against a Cubon. Play Salem's twice. There's no way that's right. Why? But they have more money than us. What's the, we have like the 2 credit advantage on this, so I guess we could, right? But no, it matters. See the hand. Kevin, what are you trying to say? We know 1 card. We know there's a Cubon in hand. Just committee, get a hedge fund, then nuke them. Yeah, that's definitely gonna work. The thing is, like, we need twice their money. See their hands and kill more cards. Fuck. Okay, this deck is not easy enough to pilot like this. So we have a couple options. Like we can pull a hedge fund to get more money. The thing is, like, we can't land double punitive, so we have to run single punitive. But as soon as we start doing other stuff, it's really bad. Punitive is trace 5, right? Yeah, land puny 5 and then emp. Yes. Then we have to grab hedge fund first. Oh yeah, this is super easy. Oh, that's so easy. Yeah, we got this. That's like the easiest way. I'm just gonna go ahead and just not fuck around with that. Yeah, they're dead. Unless they have like some net damage protection. Yeah, that was way easier than playing Sans twice and all that. It would have been fun. Our econ's real bad. Maybe we need to rush harder. Thanks for the game, eh? But like, yeah, I think that turn, if they like did something like clone chip, like they knew this was on top of their deck and we weren't rezzing. If they drew for the Cubon, put Cubon on this and ran like a bunch of times, they would have had so much money. There's a small chance that we could have done like Salem's, neural, and then like kept like slowly like pinging them down. It's kind of difficult. Yeah, that's actually pretty difficult. Definitely a possibility. Let's give that another shot. Oh, people are playing Eternal. That's really cool. Court. I think after this, we're going to try and build a hard-hitting news deck. Maybe that's a bad idea because everyone and their dog is running, like, misdirection. And that's kind of an issue, but it's a surprise sometimes. Shaper. Ooh, Leela. Maybe that's the deck list of the week. This hand is real bad against Leela. You want ice so you don't get siphoned turn 1? Thanks. You too. Best defense? Disintegrator. Oh, for the misdirection? Yeah, it's just, that's a lot of card slots, right? And then generally if the shapers are running misdirection, they're running clone chip. So like best defense only gets you so far. Gonna mulligan that for ice. Yeah, it's better, I guess. Does anyone know if Netrunner DB is going to implement the new community MWL stuff? I assume so. On the 21st, right? That was today. It's going to be a new MWL. This is really good because it lets us dump this stuff out. Having an empty remote server is kind of, or naked remote server is kind of bad because of bank job if they're playing bank job. But I'm assuming this is the deck list of the week. We'll see how it goes. I just need to end the game quickly. 1 credit. Okay, not the deck list of the week. They got the money. We do have this, so this is actually technically a combo. Like if we draw into, oh man, if we draw into a hedge fund, it's something beautiful. If we like play Jeeves, then play blue level clearance, and then draw into a hedge fund, I'll take the risk. Oh man, we did it. That's technically really good, and we don't even need to jam this anyway. This also might be wrong. This makes the inside jobber sneak door a lot better. It's an option, becomes official tomorrow. Yeah, it's the 21st is official. I think it's already been implemented. Pretty sure it has been. Because they've been sitting on that for a while. I know there's an announcement on Dorks, but I didn't read it. They're going to check what this is. This is pretty bad trash right now. Oh, fuck. Okay. This is the sort of deck that might be easy to hard-hitting news. I don't think you trashed that. Do we have 3 of them or 2? We have 3 of them. Shit. They just spent 5 credits on that. Okay. So I want to bait an inside job with the Rashida. If we do install, it's kind of bad. I don't think we're going to be able to get Jeeves value. We could do install, but then every card in hand is an agenda, so Sneak Door is really bad. So I think we can do draw, install. And Rashida's really good here because we have another cybernetics court. And if we eat an inside job on this, or if we get this thing... I don't think we actually res this, actually. Maybe that's a mistake. Because when this is 0 strength, it's super weak. I'm going to res this so it doesn't get bounced. I guess then they just bounce this, though. Maybe that's wrong. They got the money. They got a corroder. Ooh. Maybe this is like a single core experience. So far, it looks like it. All right. We got an ice for R&D. That's always really good. We got another cybernetics court. We can start putting things behind here. Fortunately, like, we don't have a... This is also really awkward to score out. It might inside job this. But, like, this one's really awkward to score out. We could score with Jeeves, but then they bounce one of these ice, and then that's really bad for us. So we probably have to, like, double advance this and leave it. This one actually kind of matters here. But if they spend another 5, like, I don't know how good the economy... Oh, shit. They just spent 10 credits on these things. That's really rough. But they got more money. All right. It's kind of slow. HQ is pretty weak. But this does something, I guess. Because I don't want to... I want to score this, but then I want to repair the damage. Because if we get a single ice on HQ or R&D pounced, like, we're in a really bad spot. I also totally forget that we have an ability. Running archives. Oh, Amakua. Okay, so not just single core set. Now there's a real big reason not to res these things early. Our slot machines. We also do have IP blocks. We're going to score this. We have to do ours first. I think we want the money. The deck is hard to play. You have to rush super hard, and the kill lines are super various. Yeah, I definitely sense that. Unfortunately, we have an awkward thing here. Got to throw a card at. I think we throw one of these out. We have 2 cybernetics courts already dead. So hand size is actually going to be pretty low. Paragon coming out. Here we go. We got some value runs. So we just need to find that punitive. It's a 1 of it in the deck with no way to tutor it. Paragon firing. Amakua once it gets up to strength. Like, these do technically fall apart. This one, not so much. This one, not so much either. And we have Jeeves up, so, like, Purge is okay. We can Purge and protect Essential. It's not fantastic. They need to deal with this. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll just waste their time. Generally, it's not the best to Purge when, like, they can get back in, but, like, now they really want to trash this, but if they trash this, it's also kind of bad for them. We also could have used FCOM to Purge and then have, like, another click, but there's not much we can do here. It's cool that we can, like, blue level clearance and then use efficiency committee to help deal with our hand, because it can be actually pretty difficult. So they probably just want to trash this, but this might just where they want to go get their Amakua Paragon, and if that's a trade they're going for, it's fine with us, because we can always, like, Purge. They spent their whole click last turn doing nothing. Ooh. Whoa, wait a second. Neural, Archive, Neural. We can do 3 damage if they have 2 cards. Let's go. Well, that's really good. Fuck, what do we throw at, though? What do we throw at? What's in, like, the... What would be in their hand right now? Legwork. The other one. That's super good. Fortunately, that goes on server 1, which isn't the best. I think we actually throw out Salem's Hospitality. This card's not that good. I don't get it. I guess if these fire, it starts to get really cool. Yeah, we're definitely protecting G's. I think this is the worst card in our hand. That's a shame. It's the most fun one. Day of the cast finishing up for 2. They started drawing up. They have a lot of money. Doesn't really matter if we neural them how much money they have. And we can, in theory, purge here. We can purge install. I don't mind that. They'll keep them out. This is on the inside. It's really good because inside job's pretty bad. I don't know if we want to purge 1. I think we can just do 3 credits install. Purging's not that important. Actually, install advance. This is not terrible either. A lot of times, though, if they want to get into this, they spend a lot of cards. So then, like, the neural play is a lot easier. We just want another Archive Memories as well. Special Order coming out. Let's see what they get there, like Gordian Blade or something, right? It's an Amina. Ooh, big one. Earthrise coming down too. That gives them card draw. That's pretty good. We have Biotics. I think we're going to use one of these counters, score this off, and then we can repair whatever they fuck up. Oh, fuck, we can't. Shit, we can't use a counter. That's really rough. Whatever. This will be bad. Eesh, that's not good. Forgot this takes a click to use it. I thought it was just like gain a click. All right, so now they're gonna get a bounce and we can't stop it. So I think actually they want to bounce the IP block. Unless they bounce us into diversions, that would obviously be really bad. We'll see. Oh, they disconnected. They reconnected. That's good. I didn't realize that they DC'd. Okay. Hopefully that they're mid trigger and they figure it out. Hey. Hey. Seems like they're back. We just score on next turn, right? I'm bad at math. Yeah, we could in theory biotic out this food if they don't trash this and leave us with enough money, which is 5 plus 4 plus 4, right? 5 plus 8, so 13. So Siphon here would be really good, or Siphon equivalent by the diversion of funds. So our connection is all good. All right, they bounced the HQ. I think we actually want to keep the biotics. Like, I think we can win next turn with this. They also could embezzle us, which would like really fucking ruin everything. Maybe we shouldn't have scored there. This card's not that good. It's not that good before or after with Amaku or Amina. I think we throw it out. I honestly think we throw out the Archive Memories. Because this is a win condition. This is a really weak win condition when they're drawing 2 every turn for the next couple turns. Trial by Reddit joins. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so we're not going to be able to score next turn. We still need 13. We'll be down at 11. Maybe they steal an agenda. We get 2 more. Go see the neurals. There's 1 neural. Fuck. This is really, really, really bad. Oh. Not terrible. Let's get an ice. Holy shit, we're good at this game. Okay, holding on. If they don't trash the Jeeves, we can double biotic Jeeves this stuff out. If they had double siphon, they would have double siphoned us. I guess they are drawing 2 more cards here. They're just going for the food. If we res this, it's actually really bad if we res this because they can pay for 4 or 3 with this and we lose. So whatever, they can just take shots at this. If they steal it, we draw it. We actually don't draw. We gain 2 credits. You don't want to draw when we don't have HQ iced. If they miss this 4 times, we win. If they don't like disrupt us in any more meaningful way. They also are getting Amakuo counters, so like this isn't the worst, but like this is still protected behind this. Well, now they can get it. They'll just be tagged, which isn't that bad. Use FCOM for credits? Yeah, we could. We could just FCOM to get all the credits. That's 100% true. But then we still can't biotic the same turn because if we use FCOM, we can't advance this. Feel like they're gonna get it this one. No, we're good. Paul up. Woo! That's real spicy. That's really good. Because now we can't rely on Jeeves. Because anytime we're about to have a Jeeves trigger fire, they can destroy it. And this server is no longer safe. Whoa, that's fucking good. Shit, I wasn't playing around that. That's a good one. Oh man, that's good. This is actually a cool card. Like trashing Rashida is not bad. Trashing NGO front you can't really do. Yeah, we have no way to build a server, so we have to like get that punitive play in there somehow. So do we purge? I don't think so. Again, this is only 4 to break and we lose 1, which is really bad. So we'd spend 7 and they'd lose 4. Just need a third biotic. Yeah, right? We have a third biotic somewhere. I think we're just going to draw. Not that good either. Actually, if we purge and then get this going, that's really good. In fact, that's game winning good. So next we purge. They know there's something here. They might just like focus on that. You can install the food and they can't totally bone you by trashing Jeeves next turn. Yeah, but nothing's safe here. This is cool because we see their hand, but I honestly don't care. I don't care if they bounce this either. Whatever. I just want money so we can eventually punitive them. Ooh, trash an NGO front. They could go in for another. I'll res this next turn. Maybe we do res this. 3 cards isn't a lot. And then they can't bounce it. Then we get to see what they're drawing. Oh, that's an embezzle. That's obnoxious. Holy shit. This card's so much better. It's really good against this deck specifically, right? Because we're like a huge combo deck. Get the food in the neural, please. Just like last time. Just like last time. Food and neural. They did it! Yes! Oh, the worst card. Trashes 2 neurals. It finds some foods. Oh my god, that's fantastic. Jeeves obviously still an issue. Now it's a 1 and 3. They're feeling pretty good about it. Oh man, that's great. Might have FCOM to purge. I don't think that's terrible actually. Probably, yes. Probably was right. Yeah, then bezels hit the agendas. Okay, well at least I'll steal one of these and feel good about it. I think we just purge here. I think we can just use a full FCOM of value. Like, we're not going to be advancing. Archive Memories is fun. Install and purge, but they can get through the server. Like, it doesn't do anything. Oh, that's actually really cool. Let's see if that makes them run. Yeah, our goal is just to make them hit that brainstorm. Special order for nanotech. Fuck me. Come on. You're having no fun here. Just hit the brainstorm. Just hit it with your face. It'll tickle. Falsified credentials. Okay. It's an agenda. So I'm going to go ahead and res this. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to res this. Unres. Oops. It's derez. I thought I could just res this. Can I just unres it? Yeah, I bet. Whoops. Generally, I like as soon as they expose something, you res it right away so they can't expose it again. It's not that good, but like, I don't want to res that if it doesn't fire. We have to forfeit an agenda. I don't know if we're gonna be able to win this. It's all gonna come down to whether we can find the single punitive. Luckily, they don't have any agendas. Nanotech coming down. Okay, that's real bad. So we have no neurals. This is interesting. This actually can bait out the Jeeves. I guess we'll try it. Fuck. Did you get better 2 cards spent on Selims? No, thank you. Forgot. I paid first. That's really shitty. So they weren't even like, I don't know, maybe they wait for the second biotic, but that's wrong. Like, we could have just scored. See what else? It's going well, actually. Hey, how's it going too? Yeah, we 100% could have won. Like, they didn't respect this. Like, we could have installed the food, advanced, advanced, advanced. Biotic advanced. That sucks. I never want to test that. I'd test that if we have a punitive in hand. That's really shitty. Yeah, we scored Vitruvius with a counter on it, but they get to bounce one card. I guess it's not that bad. I guess we also get 2 credits. That sucks. Oh, Vitruvius with a counter is really good, because now if we top deck the other Vitruvius, we win. Maybe we win. Yeah, we could have won. That's okay. There's 2 more Vitruvii in here. And if they hit agendas, we start drawing. They hit the FCOM. Fuck. We want cards. Got the punitive. That's wildly interesting. Get another agenda, so the punitive is really easy, please. Got a food. I think we get 2 credits here. Wait, what do we do? Do we try and kill them? I think we just try and kill them. They have 18 credits. So put us on 14. Yeah, let's just try the money plan. There's 2 more Vitruviuses. Finding them would be good. Mark, how's it going? They get the food. Fuck. Okay, they're on game point. But now a single punitive kills them. This is an 8 damage. Use FCOM for credits. Yeah, I think we're going to kill them. You have Vitruvius? Sorry? No, but we need another one, right? We don't have another one. Oh, I see what you mean with the Vitruvius. Yeah, we just won, though, if they don't find another one. Like, they just need to find another agenda. Like, run R&D for single or something. Like, there's a 1 and 8 on HQ. They have to win this turn. Like, they have to win this click or they lose. 100%. Okay, this is a 1 and 8. Our odds here are pretty good. Maybe we used all our luck. Okay, archive memories. That's probably game. Yeah, that's definitely game. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Like, it's easier not to do math. Gen account for more money is what I meant. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I see that. Good game. Woo! And so much of that game you could tell was all about the punitive, and that's a big part of that embezzle. Those embezzles were great, but also really funny. Man, when you hit embezzle and you find an agenda, like they ran operation, ran an operation, ran operation, ran operation, embezzle agenda. It's like, oh, fuck, really? Oh, man, that's great, though. I'll do one more with this, and then we'll try and build a hard-hitting news version, which probably isn't that good. Like, you've been seeing the economy of the runners is really good. Like, they didn't do anything ridiculous against economy. They're not running any, like, really strong econ engine. Like, they're not running... they have Liberated, which is kind of a slow card, daily cast, but it's all just, like, you know... They didn't even have Bankroll down. Runner econ seems good. Icing up everything also seems good. And we didn't res a single piece of ice this game. That's kind of how weak the food is. Yeah. Why didn't you Paul up the G's? Yeah, I totally thought they would. And for what's worth, like having, we were, oh, I guess we probably overspent on the trace. I don't know. We didn't have just 3 credits. We had a lot more extra. Yeah, we also could have just like scored the food out with double biotic. I don't know why they didn't pull up the Jeeves. I think they definitely should have. Maybe they wanted to keep the pull up for this. I don't know. Doesn't make that much sense. Maybe we play this in Harsa Chandra, right? I mean, Harsa Chandra never worked. 17 influence just doesn't work. It's so hard to do anything with it. That's kind of the cool thing about sports metal, though, is like when you sit across from it, you have no idea what you're playing against. There's so many different decks that are viable within like the same identity. To be honest, I thought it was a sales team. Ah. Well, I had the double biotic in hand. Let's hope. Yeah, exactly. So if it was food, That'd be game. I thought you'd have respected that, so I just baited with Vitruvius. Yeah, I think they definitely should have popped the Jeeves. Like, I don't know. Maybe they call your bluff. Maybe they do. Just really hard for us to use 2 biotics. We only use a single biotic. Aye. Well, thanks for the game. See you around 8. Oh, we'll do another one with this, and then we'll jump into something. We have a bit of news to talk about. It's actually some really cool stuff. And then we'll play some other stuff. How's everyone doing? If you're just tuning in, how's it going? My name's Andre. Welcome. Hopefully everyone's holiday season is beginning. Maybe some of you are already off doing whatever. I know a lot of school is over. Some people are winding down at work. I got my last day tomorrow. Then we're off. We won't be here next week. We'll be back the week after. But I'm really excited. Really excited just to hang out with the family. Jay Wayland. We played Jay Wayland last week. Val? No nonsense. Opening hand? Kind of nonsense. Dan Ball and Andre, what does the flash screen look like? Oh, that's a very good question. How's it going, Dan? We're gonna mulligan that. Oh, that's a lot better. Man, that's actually really good. Hey, best of luck. Have fun. No, still working. Tataki, when are you done? Thanks. That's a really good hand. How to play it? Ooh, that's a really cool hand. So Valencia, no nonsense. They could be running what's it called? Apocalypse. They could be running like we did last week. With the crowdfunding is really good. We definitely don't want to be hit turn 1 by a mining accident. It actually maybe doesn't matter that much in this matchup because we're trying to kill them, not like grind them out by having remotes. What do we want on a remote server? That's the biggest question. I think Gatekeeper is best on the remote server because it's good. I guess it's an end to run. It's not very taxing, and these on Centrals is pretty better. The question is whether Valencia is going to put more pressure on HQ or R&D. Right now, neither matter that much. I think they generally try and win on R&D more often than HQ, so this seems reasonable. Ice Ice Hedge Fund. Good old days. Man, that's a good looking screen. Finally get a Hypercube together, and let me tell you, it takes a long time to do, and it is so fun. So the Hypercube is just like a drafting list. I do want your splash screen as a playmat. It's TM copyrighted. Don't you fucking dare try and make that on your own. We'll send the copyright police. We have an installed double on this if we want. Ooh, that's actually really good for archives. We do want to ice up archives against Val. Not only is Rebirth almost definitely in the deck, but like just turning wheel, mining accident, all that sort of stuff is pretty good. That's really good that we have it in the hand. I think we're just going to ice up archives and lock down a bit. This slows them down a lot of times so they don't run aggressively, which we can kind of capitalize on now. But I think next turn we want to set this up. It might actually have been better to jam the Gatekeeper so that we can install double advance this next turn. This probably wasn't right. There's no reason to do that. Draft 3-time copies in a Hypercube, right? Oh, fuck. There's a slow caddy, so their money's going to be okay. I think we can maybe slow them down. They only trash us for 4 because of the bad publicity, which isn't terrible. And next turn we'll install advance that. It's really not that expensive to get a custom playmat printed. No, it's not. There's a whole lot of places to do it, and the quality is really good as long as you send like a high quality image from it. I've never done it, but like there was other stores in our area that had some price support that were like custom printed playmats. They actually turned out really nice. It's also worth asking where Nisei is doing their playmats. I heard the quality is really good. Ooh, Hippo. Okay, so this actually might be the list that we played last time. Actually, the list we played last time didn't have Caddy in it last week. We have no reason to res this. Install advance on this isn't that good. I think actually the Rashida might be, in fact, better. I think the Rashida is better. So if they'll be on 12 credits. So if we res this, we can do draw, which isn't particularly good. I think we do credit. We might actually want to keep that as a surprise because now they know they have to deal with it. Hopefully this fires well. Pulled an Apex deck with Snitch, Au revoir, Blackguard, Assimilator, and a Corp deck with Meteor Mining. Shit. This is IP block. It's attacked for them. Cost them 2 credits with a bad pub. They got a single here. This might be a mining accident turn, which we definitely pay for the mining accident, I think. The money in our deck is really bad, but then our ice becomes really shitty. Oh, fuck. They hit the good one. They also can't hippo this, which is really good. Hippo's really scary against Fairchild 3.0 because you actually break all the subroutines. Career fair for turning wheel. Not full value, but not bad. Okay. All right. This one's actually hard to break all the subroutines for, so this one's better on the outside. Let's go. What's that splash screen look like? You know what it looks like. Screenshot that, you know? Honestly, I would use a terrible screen cap of Andre's face though and just stretch to fit it. Oh man. Be monstrous. Yo, Corey, let me know how the Apex deck goes. Somebody posted like a crowdfunding Apex deck online on Netrunner DB, and it actually looked really cool. I'm kind of into it. So they're running this server. Let's roll them bones. They have no breakers, so like all this stuff is gonna fire them. So let's see how good this is. It's a triple event. Holy fuck! Gamble, stim hack. I've had worse. Place 3 advancements. Woo! Woo! Them jackpot. Holy shit! And then this actually does fire as well. Oh man, so they have stim hack, gamble worse. Really good. Oh man, I love when that happens. So much value. They can choose to continue. We have no advanceable ice, but like, man, we just got like, we can advance this 4 more times if we want on our turn. Get just in like Vitruvius for days. I think we do it. That'd be a really great play, man. Yo, Vernon, how's it going? How's it going? I just woke up in the middle of the night because my toe hurts. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Sorry to hear about your toe. What's going on? So this is going to fire 2. Draw cards. Draw up to 3 cards. Yeah, fuck it. We'll draw all of them. Shuffle up to 3 agendas. We can't. Maybe we drew too much. Imagine that Vitruvius was a brain trust. Oh my god. Wouldn't pay money for anything. This almost never fires. I want to know what the numbers are and how often this thing fires. We're going to throw out a whole bunch of these cards. We know that they're drawing into gamble event I've had worse. I've had worse is really cool because we can like Salams it so that we don't hit it with the Why no gain 3? Did I not? Oh, I didn't. Thank you. I forgot to. That's huge, Suhas. Thank you. Soviet Lovehammer. How's it going? Yo, yo, yo. That's a nice snowflake next to your name. How's that? What's that about? Oh, it's a charity thing. Cool. How you doing? I forgot to get that. Yeah, thank you. I missed on 3 credits. All right. Oh man, imagine that was another slot machine, how good it would be. Interestingly, actually, this is a really good hit for us. Like, we go down to 4 credits, so they could get their mining accident, but this makes them lose more money than us. I don't know if this is right. This probably isn't right. There's no way we can afford to res this. We don't. That sucks. I guess they're gonna mining accident us anyways. Wait, no, we do res this. Holy, what do we do? Do we res this? Actually thinking. Sorry. Because they lose 2, they trash one of their install cards. I guess they just trash the hippo and then we end the run of brain damage. Then brain damage is actually pretty good. And the run's pretty good too. Yeah, fuck it. We'll res it. This might not be right. This actually might be wrong. Just because our deck has so little economy, we lost the 1 NGO front. I don't know. It was bruised a week ago, but it hasn't been a problem recently. Guess I must have hit it or something. Yikes. Hope it's alright. Especially if that wakes you up. That's pretty rough. So they lost 3-3 and they got brain damage or end the run. Brain damage is kind of cool. It makes the punitive easier, makes the neural EMP easier. End the run means that they can get into, they can do their mining accident. Actually rather, I don't want them to get the mining accident. Maybe that's actually not that bad. We'll do the brain damage. I hit a data sucker. Okay. I think res is good since if they use hippo, they can't use it on Fairchild. They can actually. Now, next turn, yeah, there you go. It's fine. Next turn, they can just click through this and it trashes it with hippo. At least it fires, right? They have money on caddy. If we end the run, this might not have happened. Drew another Fairchild. So our hand size is a bit much. I think we get the huge Vitruvius because we have gambles in here. So like we can recover from this. Fuck it. I've never gotten a Vitruvius this big. Watch when they play Turntable how stupid we're going to look. There's 8 counters on there. What? No, that's not right. That's wrong. This number will change really soon. This should be 5. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. FC3 is a bit of a liability. This card is not really that great right now. Salam's is good. We can always throw these things out because we have like infinite these, right? The perfect human. Puppy, how's it going? Also, Soviet says, I'm very tired and very headachy at 3 a.m. Have to get back. Having to get let back in the house. Hopefully your stream's doing better than the end of my night. That sounds terrible. It is definitely doing better than that. Hopefully that turns out okay. Tomorrow is Friday. Hopefully that will be a better day. It's going to be hard to punitive them. They threw out a stim hack. Looks like we know how to do brain damage. They also drew 3 times, so we know that they have a gamble and I've had worse in hand. That's kind of good. Like at this point, we just punitive them so many fucking times. Like they run this. Oh, we just need a lot of money, right? Because punitive is 3. But like we can. Oh, we need a lot of clicks too. Never mind. We have a lot of money. We got this. Eminary, I'm sorry. Oh god. Salem's there for an event. Aaron, how's it going? Yeah, we could. We could Salem's for a gamble, but they can't play just yet. I think they're gonna take Caddy and they'll have more money than us. This is terrible. Yikes. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get that one printed. Yeah, I had my eyes closed on that. Oh god. Yeah, there we go. So they have to get tippled. That's fine. If they hit an agenda here, they lose. Actually, no, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe if they hit an agenda here, they lose. You have Jeeves click 3 credits, then install. Did I do it fucking backwards? I'm an idiot. Yeah, I did that backwards. We should have 1 more credit, which actually might matter because. Hold the phone. Can we win? Okay, so they have an I've had worse, so we definitely need to do this. The thing is we don't have infinite clicks. We have near infinite clicks. What's up? Been checking out your stream because my local scene is dying. Oh, that's really shitty to hear. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we honestly probably have it. Like, all we have to do is, like, get hedge fund, then pull the hedge fund, then pull the hedge fund so we can play all the biotics. Like, we definitely have it. We definitely have it. Yeah, let's just fucking try it. This is... These cancel each other out, though. Oh, but every single punitive hits. No, we 100% have it. Okay, so we just wasted. That was. No, I guess we gained a credit overall. If they have 2 of them, it's really good for us. They only have 1. Oh, fuck. Now we can't hedge fund. Fuck. We should have hedge fund first. Oh, what are we doing? Jeeves gives us a click. Okay, that's a start. Biotic hedge is a click neutral? Yes, it is. Sam's I've had worse, punitive, Jeeves click EMP. Oh yeah, we have an EMP. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, this is fine. We still have it. We got 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 it. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. Okay, rip boys. Almost lost it. Almost lost it right there. Woo! Yeah, they need to take the caddy money. I think if you took the caddy money, it'd been rough. But they couldn't have because they obviously clicked through that thing to spooned it. But that being said, they had a lot of ice destruction. That being said, we did have 5 Vitruvius counters, which is probably just hard enough if we biotic out just a bunch. Just a bunch. Style finish for 0 credits. Just like slide it right in there into the end. Have to pay respects. That's a brain fade, I reckon. You used all clicks, so it's hard. Yeah, I guess HB isn't that threatening usually. Threat Ending. Ooh, you don't need a Salem's. You could have hedged to 10 triple punitive. We don't have enough clicks. It was 4 clicks. So I don't think we could do that, Corey. Could we? The problem is, like, if we, like, I guess there's a wild chance where you hit the I've had worse and it draws into 2 more I've had worses. Like, there's a small chance that happens. So, like, the Salem's has to be right. It'll kill. You should make an Embolus deck. How's it going, Michigan? That card's actually, like, not great. It's kind of hard to make it. I think we're going to make something slightly different. Thanks for the game, eh? We're going to try hard-hitting news in HB and see how that goes. Hopefully we have enough money. I don't know if we do. Get an efficiency bonus for using all your credits to win. Yeah. We could have just slammed this more times. Maybe we need an econ card that we can play from 0. Yo, so people ask, like, what's your favorite card that's rotated? And I never have a solid answer. And now I'm thinking about it. Yo, what's his name was so cool. Subliminal messaging was, like, the coolest card. It had so much text on it for something that was, like, kind of simple, but, like, thematically it was so cool. Man, I miss Subliminal. But yeah, just an econ card that we can play to just get low credits would be cool. I don't know what that would be. That jackpot was really good. All right, let's build a deck, but first, too big to fail. That's probably too much influence. I think we want to do something neutral. Rip Subliminal and Jeeves. Yeah, Subliminal plus Jeeves was really fun. So we're gonna find if this deck exists here, but first let's just do some news, just some quick things to say if you're not paying attention. Maybe you missed this stuff. Nisei has store championship kits. They're out. I don't know if you can order them just yet. I think they're pre-ordered. It says here. But they're a kit, and it is a playmat you see over here that has Caddy Jones, and this is actually somebody named Az, who is an upcoming runner in the Nisei world, so that's kind of cool. You also get crowdfunding with the designer of crowdfunding on it. I'm pretty sure this is their championship card. Generally all the championship cards, in theory, were meant to have, like, the person who won them and designed them. Who designed crowdfunding? Who's on crowdfunding? Oh, Sam Swade. Okay, so I believe that's Sam Swade on it. And then also some embezzles. So if you want to get this, place order before January 6th. So that's, you know, you got like 2 weeks to do that. And then your store championship between February 9th and April 28th. I think in Montreal, we just received our GNKs. Oh, thank you. It is available for pre-order. So anyways, go get that. You can order your kits here. It's a button. I don't think they're very expensive. I think the GNKs were like $35. These are probably maybe a bit more expensive. I think there's a bit more in here, but maybe not. What's the price on these things? Do we know? Always be running. Run your events. Be encouraged to collect entry fees to cover the cost of the kit. You're not required to do so. That's kind of cool. Order your kits here. What's it cost? Store champs are 80. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. There's like a lot of playmats in here. GNK was only 1, so okay, that was stupid. Yeah, so it's 80 US dollars. I think that includes shipping. I don't know. I know it's not strictly Netrunner related, but what other kind of board games do you like? Like a lot of stuff. I haven't been playing a lot of board games lately. I've been playing mostly like Arkham Horror LCG, which has been pretty great. We just revisited Venice the other day, and we did not make it. Generally don't. It includes shipping. Thank you. I've been liking a lot of Dinosaur Island. That one's a really fun one. The only other thing I wanted to shout out, because this lands really cool with me, is somebody made this like alternate Netrunner in the universe of Redwall, the Siege of Redwall. This is really cool. I grew up reading all the Redwall books, and I really liked it. And someone just like reskinned Netrunner, so it is Redwall. You can find this on Reddit if you check it out. So like the first breaker or tactic you deploy each turn costs 1. I think it's a pair less, and like everything is just like redone. As additional cost to thwart the long patrol, the villain must suffer 4 damage, and it's a 5/3 called the long patrol. It has a bunch of hairs on it, and it's I think Obokata protocol. Pretty great. The villain can't thwart more than 1 support per turn. I don't know what that means. What is that? What ID is that? The villain can't thwart more than 1 support per turn? Thwart support? The villain can't steal more than 1 agenda per turn. Oh, this is like Harpsichord. Wow. Martin the Warrior's Harpsichord. Anyways, this is really cool. I like this a lot. This is Shadow, Rackety Tom. It's been a while since I read Redwall books, but I grew up on them, so it's pretty damn cool. Break 1 strategist obstacle plus 1 strength for an attack. They did a lot of art. They pulled a lot of art from the books. Anyways, I thought that was really good fun. Play only the villain deck did not make a successful run during, or did make a successful, did not? Place 2 program. Oh, this is the shipment from Tenant Scouting Party. Anyways, Redwall is great. Syncopate, how's it going? And these books are really good. I like them a lot. A lot of food. A lot of description of food. Food was good in those books. All right. Let's do it. Let's build a deck. So I wanted to try this. We played an HB deck that's trying to kill you. Let's play another HB deck that's trying to do something else. Also, shout outs to, I was asked a lot last stream about HB in the current meta. And HB is one of the identities that I know the least about. Some people are skeptical that's probably one of the weaker abilities in the game, or the weaker factions on the corp side, just because it doesn't have like a strong win condition attached to it. A lot of techie decks are either trying to kill you or have traps, or can grind you out with really good Glacier. A lot of the Wayland decks are either fast advance or can kill you. A lot of the NBN decks can like tag you and really grind you down or play Glacier. And HB doesn't have a lot of options. It's like, yeah, there is some HB acid spam. Yeah, there's HB like combo fast advance. There's HB like, I guess, Glacier. But it seems like it can't do the best of anything. So the question is, what can HB do well? And HB was largely unaffected by the changes in the most wanted list, besides Eli 1.0 coming back. But as a one influence card, it's kind of like everybody gets it, not just them. All right, so this is Firefox, so it doesn't work. We'll get this up running. So this is a deck list I enjoyed back in the day. A lot of people also, I think we were asked before to redo this on the channel at some point, but this was like a hard-hitting news thing. Where's that Furiosa deck from? A previous stream? Oh yeah, so Aaron, this is actually something that somebody played against us on stream like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think it was like, maybe, was it Net Jogging? And this is there's a deck list that's been going on for a while called Mad, it was like Fury Road. It was like a Mad Max reference, and it was like an Apocalypse Wanton Destruction Max deck. This is what I've been playing for the last 2 GNKs. It seems really good. It's a lot of fun. If you search Fury Road, you'll see the archetype as it evolves. And this one actually seems pretty cool. I liked it a lot. Baker. That didn't work. Baker. So let's just talk about this deck real quick. This is what it used to be. It is 13 influence. It had a Heinlein grid in it. Oh man, this is gonna be wild. This card still exists technically. So this deck was running 2 copies of Hard Hitting News. Maybe we can get 2 or 3 of them, and people don't respect that. It's a bit different nowadays because the money of the econ of the runners seems to be pretty good, and I don't think we're gonna have a lot of money. It's also not clear what ability or what identity we should be in. We used to play Engineering the Future because it just gave you free money to do whatever you want. But it's kind of a bunch worse now. It's harder to do that. But the idea, the cool combo here is if you hard hitting, oh, this had Friends in High Places. This has been a while, huh? The idea is with hard hitting news, if people don't expect it and you hit them with the news and they can't clear all the tags, you get some cool things with psychographics. Because as soon as you like psychographics of Project Vitruvius, you generally have more counters on it than you need. So that next turn, if they don't clear the tags, you can pull either the next hard hitting news or the psychographics and rinse and repeat. You can also just like keep them ground down with a closed account, which is pretty good. Now this deck also has Jackson Howard in it. Fuck, it has been a while. So let's try and make this an archetype that we can like, I don't know, do something with. If you're playing HHN psychographics, why not go full custom biotics? That's totally the way to do, Corey. Now there's some problems with it. Now I did generally play like a mid-season psychographics list and had like 2 mid-seasons, 2 psychographics in custom biotics. But the problem with custom biotics is people are suspicious about it. Custom Biotics says you have 22 influence, you have no ability, but you just can't play Jinteki cards. So when people play against it, they always think that you're up to something weird, so they play way more cautious. If you played like Engineering the Future or like maybe Sports Metal modernly, people are not going to be like, oh, I'm going to run while having more than 12 credits so I don't get mid-seasoned. And as soon as you play Custom Biotics, people are like, I think I'm going to install Caddy and click it, which was kind of an issue. That was the first list I brought to a tournament. It wasn't good. Oh. Fuck. Sorry. I had some success with it on channel, but it was it depended on your meta, right? Like if people had money, this was kind of an issue. Let's see if we can make it happen. Brain damage also works well. Actually, no, brain damage doesn't matter in this archetype. If Highline Grid fires, it's kind of like the biggest deal. And I think maybe this could be like our universal connectivity fee where we can build a deck where Highline Grid fires as often as possible. So we have Enigmas, we have Fairchild 3s, and if that fires, it's like the easiest hard-hitting news in the whole game. Cody, how's it going? Load testing is definitely an option as well. I think what would be strictly better is just to play MCA Austerity though, right? Because that's just like a good card that helps us win regardless. And it does largely the same thing. But load testing is another option. It's just like not a very compelling card on its own. Unless you play like Custom Biotics and do a combo. This build seems like it could be more viable in sync. Not a lot of critical HB cards in the deck. No, not at all. Well, it was all about Vitruvius, right? Because if you could recur Vitruvius, playing Sync actually was something I'm considering lately because hard hitting news for value in Sync is actually like really, really good. People don't respect it, but like misdirection really does eat you. The big part about this deck was like it's not the best at doing what it's doing, is but people wouldn't expect it, and then you would just like fire it off. And also you had like pretty good ice. Like you could also just like rush behind this shit. This was back in the day where like barriers didn't matter. So this is why we played 3 vanilla, but things are different now. Let's try and build this, I think. Netrunner DB. I brought this, it wasn't good. I appreciate your honesty. It's not a tier 1 deck. I'm glad you brought it. Maybe you made some friends. I don't know. Acid Group is kind of interesting, but we generally need money if we want to hit them with the hard hitting news, and we don't have a lot of money. Mind you, Haas Byroid's Architects of Tomorrow, I think got a fair bit better recently, just because Eli 1.0 is like a top tier Byroid. And you res it for free, and people click through it. So a lot of times ability fires. This is worth retrying at some point. We got 3 stronger togethers because it was nice once. Why not every time? Problem also with this ability is like you need a lot of cards to make this thing work. So like Sports Medal is probably best when you run other cards in it, like the 3-1 stuff like that. I think we do play Sports Medal because it's the one that will largely give us the most money. Satyr Laboratories kind of plays against Highline Grid. Like this is such the biggest issue with like Satyr Laboratories is that people expect to be like losing clicks, so they play around it, and then like you just want to surprise them. Build a CI. Oh, I don't. Is that even an option? Yeah, I guess it still is an option. No, it is. It isn't. It is. What a roller coaster of emotions. Architect Tomorrow for free ice seems good for HHN money. Yeah, it's not bad, but then the issue with AOT is that like it's kind of, you have to get into the psychology of the runner. Against Architects of Tomorrow, a lot of things people do is they don't want to run often or early on the basis that it gives you the free reses. So like one of the best things you can do against Architects is run once so that they get the free res, and then run a lot later that same turn, so you're not just like getting a free res a turn. So if that's the case, it's bad. Like a lot of times against Architects of Tomorrow, people turtle, and that's kind of what you don't want to do. Cybernetics Court Sports is probably great. Yeah, it's an option. We just played that deck, and I guess it works. But let's just try this. Let's see how this goes. This won't be good, but like gotta crack some eggs to make a bad omelet. Yikes! What happens if we don't draw our psychographics or closed account? We just have a bad deck. That's cool. Yes, this one. Didn't see any red cards in there. That's all you know. That's all we got. I really want the Highline Grid to fire. I feel like we want to build the deck around this. It's not unique. It is a region. And if they lose or spend clicks during a run on this server, they have no money, which is the easiest way to ever hard-hitting news someone. Like, if there was more ways to lose a click, you would start importing this into another faction before it rotates. Because this ability is insane. How do you play against it? Running last click, of course. But if you can make them lose a click somehow, this is incredibly good. And Enigma is not bad. How will you make a bad omelet without cracking a few bad eggs? Yeah, you got to do it. Let's try 3 of these. Man, this card's kind of expensive. Let's try it. Let's get some other stuff in here. Hedge fund's good. This is System Korg. Nice, nailed it. IPO seems okay. We also have Rashida and NGO Front, both good cards that we want that could be in here. Archive Memories is a 3 of because we need to recur our garbage. I feel positive about this. We have Adonis campaign in here and advanced assembly lines. We definitely don't want the advanced assembly lines. We probably just want to play like, I think we need to play an MCA austerity. Consulting visit's an option, but like it's hard. We could consider it. It's hard. Rotated cards. Why is it saying that? I don't think it is. Oh, it probably is because like we're playing system core cards. Yeah, I don't know. Mason Bellamy for Highline. The problem with Mason Bellamy is like we're going into full combo town, and like Mason Bellamy, you just run last click, and then you need to draw this, and this card's not even that great. Like I'd rather just surprise them with them losing clicks. Like I think Strongbox might even be better than this. I don't know. I never liked this. Oh my god, the AAL hate continues. Yikes. Lateral growth is okay. It's not something like we're running to add to the deck, but it's definitely okay. Let's get our agenda suite in here first. Let's like build the key stuff. Oh, which Vitruvius are we doing? Let's do the bottom one. Nice, nailed it. So that's a good place to start. Food is not bad because then you don't lose. And we probably will lose, so we want to try not to. This one had accelerated beta test in it and corporate sales team. Those ABTs don't work anymore. Now we are running Sports Medal, so we could get some extra value by playing Hyperloop Extension. They steal us, we get 5 credits, which is not bad at all. That could be the money that we want. Unfortunately, it's like it doesn't help us win by scoring, which is a problem, so I'm kind of against it. The sysop that requires you to spend a click to access. I think you're thinking of the upgrade. That would be Strongbox. I don't think it's a sysop that requires you to click to access. Divert power for HHN money. If we were doing that, the only way I actually think divert power is worth looking into with other cards like Gatekeeper and like if you're playing a Breaker Bay grid thing where you de-res your Adonis, but it doesn't fucking matter because you re-res it for free. Fortunately, Heinlein grid is a grid, so we can't play Breaker Bay grid elegantly. So I don't want to play this card. This card's not really good. It's not like a strong econ card. It also reses our ice, so like it surprises them. It's only good if you have assets. This card is really cool, but like doesn't do what you want in this deck, I don't think. What else do you put in a deck like this? Like, do you just put like 4/2s? What bad 4/2s do you put in this deck? Divert power and architects tomorrow. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. I'd rather just do it in anything that runs Breaker Bay grid. Like, I'll divert power in Adonis to res like a, or like I'll divert power to de-res my Gatekeeper just about any time. Efficiency committee kind of helps, sort of. Not really. Vitruvius is really good. I think we probably just do with the other one. I think, yeah, Corpse Sales Team seems good. Boom seems good. Yeah, Boom probably is like an easier way just to win the game. Probably would want to play that. Like, Boom with Archive Memories is so good anyways. We gotta get one more 2-pointer in here. We'll do Project Ares because it's good, right? Remote Enforcement isn't a bad card. This card just wins sometimes. SFT. I like Advanced Concept Bobber. Why would we play Advanced Concept Bobber? Yeah, well done. Let's get some ice in here. So we want them to lose a click. Eli 1.0 isn't good at making them lose clicks, but Fairchild 3s are. Fairchild 2.0s aren't. They don't really lose a click on this. It just fires. It doesn't really help us that much, but it is a taxing piece of ice. I actually think we might want to consider running 2 to 3 copies of Enigma just because it's super strong. Also, this deck doesn't have a way to like bury agendas, so like running Gatekeeper is also really good. So let's try this. I kind of love the idea of 3 Enigmas just to make sure Highland grid fires regularly, but I don't know. This only fires really early in the game, so maybe that's worth building around. Eli 1.0 is just a really good card. Yeah, it's just good. It works against just about everything. We also want other, like, what sentries make them lose a click? Localized product line if you want to tutor. Oh, that's too much money though. I think worry that we don't have enough money because that's already 4 credits. A Tapestry is no longer in the standard core. That sucks. This card actually would be really good with Heinlein grid. Oh, why don't we ever do that? Mark McKnight says Turing. Turing isn't bad. I think we definitely want something to deal with AIs. I would consider just actually maybe running what's it called? The IP block as a start, but Turing is not terrible. The thing is with Turing, it's cool. With Heinlein and Turing, if they run it, they won't click through it. They'll just be like, nah, fuck off. You win. Man, this old deck had like Ichis and other ice that are not that strong anymore. Architect is actually really good. It was a bit better with the other ability because if you installed things you drew or you gained credit. So Architect was a lot easier to it was a lot more obvious of how good it was. Man, I don't know what we're doing here anymore. This is not gonna be a good deck. We just need to make them lose a click. It kind of sucks, but Night Dancer. I think Night Dancer just kind of sucks. Man, I said this card was really good in the review because I fucked up the numbers on it. No, we almost never res this in the mid game because people just break this for 3 credits with Black Orchestra. It's like 3 credits to 4 credits with like Shapers. It's just not great. Yeah, we need money to get hard-hitting news off. Oh, Ravana's really good. People click through Ravana often. I actually think Rototurret's kind of sweet on the basis that like program destruction is pretty good, especially against criminal. Unfortunately, it's like really weak to Amakua, which is also really popular. So maybe that's not right. I do think Satyr is not bad. All right, how much ice is that? 16 ice. It's probably enough. We need a bunch more cards. We just need a lot of money. A lot of money. We have 5 more influence, so we can do something kind of spicy with it. We also probably do want something like Turing or something like that in there. Fairchild 2.0, it's not bad, but I think Gatekeeper will do it. What's some money? Assets are good, and Geofriend is a good one. It's a good card. I think Rashida's like, well, this is kind of boring, but they're really good cards that give you money and give you card draw. It's really good. A Celebrity Gift. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I think we want an MCA Austerity in this deck because that's like actually like a reasonable way to win. If that's the case, we want fewer of these. Now we've used up all our influence. What's the chance also like running boom and an economic warfare is pretty good. Like, oh, like we could do that. This is a one of is actually really scary with archive memories. I kind of like the feel of that. Yeah, I kind of like that a lot. Now he's saying Maryland. Maryland's not terrible. I could do Maryland. Let's do fewer of these, and then I just want to get the MCAs in there so we have another win condition. I feel like this is the beginning of something cool. Yeah, this actually looks okay. Let's see what this draw's like. This actually might be all right. All right, here. Help. All right, yeah, okay. This is a good deck. Let's go. A6 Enigma. So this is good. We can ice up R&D. We can ice up HQ. Or we probably just rush this out. We draw 4 off of that. Install advance. We have a boom in hand. That's okay. We got 2 archive memories. This seems okay. We can get away with this. This is good, right? The only way to lose a click is a surprise Heinlein. I would figure with false lead out, you force a subroutine with baddie. That's kind of cool. Oh, we're 50 cards. Oh, we'll get to that. That's fine. Yeah, false lead is no longer in the game, right? Unfortunately, I like that card a lot. I wanted the alt art real bad. This is a good opening hand-ish. I think we would just probably like rush that. Oh, that'd be fine. Yeah, we need to cut 1 card. Let's cut Rashida. Yeah. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. How bad could it be? 221 B power level HB deck Baker Street. Yeah, that made more sense at some point when I was writing it. It's meant to be a B power level deck. Don't judge me. Let's go. Oh man, there's no way advanced concept hopper is the best to generate. Aaron, you're yelling wait. You have to put Sherlock in. Oh yeah, fuck, we do. Yeah, there's no way around that. Ah shit, you're right. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. That's a catchy name. Hey, it's marketable. Has Byroid. Nope. Sports medal. Here we go. So Sherlock is the card. 1.0. Never 1.0. Sherlock. This probably isn't good for the deck. I think this was originally in the deck at some point. Give the runner 1 tag. That's good. And then a bunch of these that are not great. You know what? Big ice like this is actually probably pretty good. There's that system that adds a loose click to Byroids, but money and space. Oh yeah. Shit. I forget what her name is. It's like an Arabic name, I think. Don't remember. But yeah, it's kind of hard. It's like space. Like she's not great. She's okay. And they put it at the end too, right? So like I guess if you yeah, I don't know. I think her name was like Maria. What is her name? Maybe we look at her real quick. It's I know it was like an Arabic version of Maria. Malia, that's it. Malia. Nope, wrong. Warden Fatima. Excuse me. Yo, Malia is actually like a really good card. That's worth playing. Warden Fatima, each piece of res Byroid Ice gains a runner lose a click of Able before all of its other subroutines. That's actually cool. Like you run 3 of these, you run 3 Highline grids. You have something spicy. I could see that. That's probably a way different deck, but it actually does not sound terrible. As weird as that is. Man, this card. Choose a non-virtual resource to text back the resource. Fuck, I was just gonna say to do gate crowdfunding, but that doesn't work. Fatima. This is worth trying in. Warden's a trap. Cody, of course it's a trap. It's a trap that gets the runner. You surprise him. No, we can't play Sherlock in here. It's just not good. There's no way it's good enough. It just doesn't make any sense. I feel you though. I tried. I really did. I promise. If you Warden, you gotta change the deck name to Scotland Yard. Oh, that'd be good. But yeah, Warden's really easy. They run into anything. Like you play that on Architects of Tomorrow, hard-hitting news. Get fucked. Let's go. Also, did we even use all the influence? We did. Oh yeah, because we put Warfare in there. Because I was thinking we have 2 influence left. We just don't play Boom. We play the other one. I used to do a Seder Fatima Ronald 5 Urban Renewal deck. It was also not very good. Seder feels like it has to be better than it actually is. The problem with Seder is like drawing new cards is actually like a very important part of the game. Unless you're playing like straight up Prison, which you could be based on the rest of the deck list you described. Yeah, Satyr. Don't love Satyr. Never caught on to me. The best trap. Yeah, it's probably alright. Alright, so it says it's 13 games, but it's fewer than that, because a couple of these are, okay, Manta has a couple games going on. And I'm worried about playing anyone in chat because they know what's up. Talking, oh shit, there's that mason jar. That's actually like a pickle jar. That's like a real big fuck off jar. That's the part with the problem with this deck is like we need to stumble upon someone and be like, oh, a sports metal deck, cool, I'm in, and then you like hard hitting use them. That being said, like we just play punitive, and you kind of play around that the same way, to some extent. I guess maybe you could run and not steal agendas and not carry about money. You upgraded your jar. Oh hey, there's Manta. Manta's playing core experience. Cool. Maybe they're still playing core experience. Maybe we're gonna kill them in HB. Okay, this is not core experience. That's actually like a really tough matchup. Freedom Kamala can fuck with our shit. Fuck. Freedom. Hi, Andrek. Hey. How's it going? Alright. Could do worse. Could do better, though. We have fucked up a wee bit. This is okay. So if you don't know, Freedom Kamalo can convert their virus counters to trash accessed cards by their res cost or by their play cost, I guess. The card's res or play cost, which is a problem because they can trash hard-hitting news. There's not a lot of anarchs that can trash hard-hitting news. It's Patrick. I'm gonna close the stream. Oh, hey. Oh, is that Patrick Smalley? Which Patrick is this? This isn't Patrick Sklar. Yeah, it's probably Smalley. Cool. So they know what's up. Fuck, they've teched. Bacon's fucked up Freedom with that stupid jingle he had on his 40 Freedom videos. Oh yeah, there's like Kamala a song. Do you mind showing the in-game chat a bit? Oh yeah, totally. We'll fix that. And I think we already did. I'm gonna try and highlight over cards a bit more. Yo, that's actually a really big deal. So Freedom Kamalo, or I think the Breaker Yusuf is like really exciting to me right now. That's like a really big thing with Anarchs right now, is that a lot of them aren't playing Paperclip, which means that they probably want to play Corroder or Yusuf, and Yusuf isn't terrible. Like I'm actually kind of interested to play Freedom. Now Freedom trashes this for 1 virus counter, which is kind of rough. I still think it might be worth it. Oh, that's a really bad turn. Kumala. So if they get a Yusuf down, they can just trash this right away. Like Yusuf run this. It'll be all their turn. So then we do headshot into hard hitting news. There's the VBG, the virus breeding ground, so none of our assets are safe, let alone nothing safe. They steal an agenda here, it's not that bad because we can just like draw. And like they're playing hard into hard hitting news. Oh, caddy last click. You never want to do that because you can't really use caddy, so it's kind of really awkward. Yo, caddy's gonna get fucked. Holy shit. Good night, sweet prince. He has a link? Why did it say he had a link? Oh, yeah, 1 credit. All right, got him. Got him to top deck. Don't trash that. You have 3 clicks. You can trash this for free. Probably will. If they don't, we don't have actually the credits to score this, which is unfortunate. But caddy's no good no more. We actually probably want to trash this. All right, they're trashing that. That's fine. That's fine. We want to trash both of these. Now we'll just top deck the boom and we'll do credit boom. It's gonna be really good. 1 in 42. Okay, that was a bit ambitious. That's a bit ambitious. Okay, so they're gonna steal an agenda so we can draw 2 cards so we can hit our boom. Well, neither of us found the boom. Now they're gonna hit the agenda. Same IPO. I guess we have 2 of them. We'll never know if it's the same one. Don't mark your cards. Not a lot to do here. I think actually we want to definitely trash this one. That being said, once a Yusuf comes down, we're in a bad spot regardless. None of these are really great. Ravana with Eli 1.0 is just like a stronger Eli 1.0. Like this card's actually really good, especially with Eli 1.0 back. And if they start making single accesses, we will recover. And they're really far away from clearing any tags, so like we have a fair bit of time to draw into any of our punishment. And like even value economic warfare might be bad. And like this, I don't know if this is fantastic because if they hit an agenda, they power us up like right now. I think we actually just gain 2 credits. Drawing cards would be good, but we can't play any of our cards in hand, so I don't even think it's that valuable. As much as like maybe we can cheese and top deck into the boom and win. Let's get an econ. Oh, we can't. Yeah, we can't econ warfare. It's if able, so they need a 4th credit. I don't actually care to ice up R&D, but we gotta play something. They don't know we have this, so if they run and don't clear the tags, maybe we didn't want to ice this so that they do run, but I don't know. Next turn will otherwise credit IPO. I hope they run so we can warfare them. Closed accounts would also be pretty sweet. I don't even think we have to worry about the caddy. Maybe after we IPO. 6 credits. Just get the money up. Let's go. Didn't they see Ravana? Yeah, they did see Ravana. So like one of these they could definitely run, but they have to kind of roll, and if they roll wrong, they're on. Like the other thing's up. Although we have 8 credits, I guess they're gonna try and maybe clear all of them next turn, which is fine. Because we can just like put down the MCA and be really annoying about it. Let's get a closed accounts on the top. Oh fuck. That was well timed. So this is why this is really good. Because now, at any point in time, I'm going to take the credits. I like our hand. At any point in time, if they don't clear all the tags, we can pull a hard-hitting news and econ warfare. Like now, at any time in the game, it's econ warfare. It's like reverse Project Atlas, right? It's like Titan or whatever. It's like if they run, it's like econ warfare, hard-hitting news. Let's go. So they can't run for like a fair bit of time. Seems okay. Seems all right. I don't even think we have biotics in this deck. That's a fuck up. There should be 1 biotic because like this sort of play is very flexible into biotic. Like they just can't interact with us for a fair bit. I hope we get an ice for that. We do have 14 more ice in the deck. So 14 and 36. Like what, 1 and 2 point something? No, that's not right. Yeah, maybe that's right. Yeah, it's definitely right. They just gotta go real slow. Yeah, that's a good ice. They're also really scared of Fairchild 3.0, and rightfully so. I don't even think we need to hit this. Like, we could just draw here. We have so much money, it doesn't matter. Let's go. And that's kind of like what these decks do, is like someone doesn't respect the early hard-hitting news in HB, you get like games like this that might be a bit one-sided. I don't know if we're going to regret now trashing Caddy. Off topic, but what killers are y'all using criminal decks? Nanotech, Femme Fatale, Fairy if it's really aggressive. Oh, no worries. Those are all good. Some people do Mimic Sucker, but I think Nanotech is just better for the influence. I like Femme a fair bit, and just Amakua. There's not that many options. Like a lot of the newer killers that they bred, like you could play Mongoose, but I think Nanotech might just be better. So this is a snake draft deck, mind you, so they say it's not competitive. Xanadu increases the res cost. That doesn't really matter that much. And we can just score this now, right? We can always just recur it next turn. So if I'm not mistaken, how does this work? So we would be on 2 clicks. We click this up, so it would be on 4 clicks. Can we score this? I forget how this works. I don't think we're in any rush though, so whatever. Mongoose is terrible in my experience. Why do you think that, Kevin? Also, how's it going? Mongoose is not bad. Like I think you do Mongoose plus Amakua, something like that. Because Mongoose does have like a drawback. But it's like really bad against some of the bigger stuff, right? Like if you're running about Surveyors, Cortex Lock, Newshound, all those are like there's some just like break even points that are really bad based on strength. So like having a Femme is probably just better. Oh, they just played a strike. That's okay. It looks like we're gonna clear it right away. Fuck. Do we go for a big Vitruvius? I think we do. Yeah, I think we do just go big Vitruvius. We score this, what gives us more money, but I think we have enough money. This might be indulgent, but like scoring big Vitruvius is kind of what we're doing today. All right. So we definitely used one of these Vitruvius counters to bring back the MCA austerity. Really glad we put 3 of those in the deck. They're back up with Gamble Caddy, but again, like we can do econ into hard hitting news, into class accounts, stuff like that. So like we just can sit back and keep doing this shit. And they just can't respect like FC3. I guess they could now, like in theory, tackle with Lamb. Honestly, getting this down also isn't terrible either. I guess my experience in aggregate told me it was terrible. I was jamming exactly Amaku and the Goose, and it was underwhelming at best. I agree with Nanotech. Yeah, Nanotech just isn't terrible. So this actually does nothing, so we're not going to res it for 4 credits. But they're now interacting with us, so we can do... Oh, man, maybe one... Fuck. That's rough. Maybe Sea-Source also could be in this deck. I don't know. Most renders have more money than this. I think we want to get in the credits. No. Yeah, the credits. If this fires, we'll get the cards. So the Ravana is punishing us there. We want another piece of ice resed. We'll definitely take the bad publicity. They played the mining accident, which, like, we just need money to be able to punish them. And punish them we will. This draws us 4. It puts us on 7. Yeah, we'll do it. Gives us money. Because we're going to play a lot of cards this turn. So we're going to go ahead and Econ Warfare them. We're going to hit this up. We're going to use one of these counters. I guess we want to split them up so that, like, where it's not as bad against turntable. And they can't clear all the tags. In theory, the Archive Memories is probably the worst card based off of the fact that we have 2 of these counters. Also, Merry Christmas if that's your thing. I was half listening earlier, and if you want to, I can get you a false sleep when I get back to my place in New Year. That'd be super cool, Kevin. Happy Merry Christmas to you too if you do that thing. I do for sure. Grew up in Ontario. It's a lot of grew up in like the city is like almost entirely real Christian. All right, so we can score another. We can get the hopper. We can get this going. We can also just like close their accounts if we want to be super petty, and it's honestly not terrible. Was there any chance we can Psychographics out here? There's a small chance we actually win with Psycho. Whoa, do we win with Psycho here? No, we don't. We had a 3-2. Worth it to trash Caddy? Nah, we're hopefully gonna win before that. Even the closed accounts might just be like petty here. I think we just score. I'm like pretty confident that this works. Yeah, this works. This might be wrong. The other one's probably better. We're gonna gain. We don't need to do anything. Like, we're just gonna score off the next one. I wish we had Biotic. Yeah, we have Rashida. Yeah. That Rashida was really good. So, like, it's just really hard if they don't have a strong economy to interact with us, because anytime they do, it's gonna be Econ Warfare. And they still only have 3 clicks on their turn. Advanced Concept Opera fires. Oh, this is gonna hit like a bit of a truck. I think actually we want to just gain the credit because this is going to be a 7 credit res. Getting Valley Advanced Concept Hopper. So this all fires, which is really good for us. So they have to trash one of their cards. Wako says draw. I think we have the winning agenda in hand, and this is really expensive. So I do like the 1 credit. Can you hover over to Advanced Concept? 100%. This card, mind you, is really cool with Daily Business Show because you actually can filter the draw. And now our Ravana is on too, which is really good. Trash the Xanadu, that matters at least. We can do 1 brain damage or end the run. It's a 1 in 5 on HQ. They can't even trash the NGO front, so I actually don't mind the brain damage. This is really risky. Like, if they hit this, it's game point, and that's terrible. But yeah, this card's kind of cool. The thing is, this card came out and it was like in every HB deck for a month, and then the next pack, this 4-2 came out, Corporate Sales Team. So like, it was played for maybe a month. And it was in every HB deck, like in standard ETF. It was like the weird, not ABT, not Vitruvius agenda. And like, we can just hard-hitting news them here. And then we win. Then we win next turn. Yeah, we just hard-hitting news them. Yeah, we were 1 biotic away from fast advancing. So we're just going to hit them again. I'm gonna res this. You can win here double psycho. Oh yeah, fuck me. We could have just double psychoed. Yeah, we had the money. Yeah. Shit. Sorry. I went the slower way. Yeah, we 100% have it. I think we're still safe though. Both our essentials are relatively well protected. I guess this one they can click through. Yeah, we totally had it there. Here we will. Doesn't matter. Wow, one of these fires. Yeah, we definitely had it. Okay, cool. So yeah, you see a Psycho Vitruvius. It's like real cool, real fun. And they're gonna have to click on this. So we gotta fire one of these. I think we just want to do the. It doesn't matter, right? So let's just end the run. Okay, we'll do single Psycho. Super easy. So that's 4. Score. 2 cards. Good game. So their economy wasn't strong. They weren't pressuring us very well. They had a lot of really bad face checks. Like these were all really rough, obviously, for them. But this is the idea of the deck. We definitely should have scored the sales team over the Hopper. Like the Hopper just wasn't going to fire enough times. This would have given us 4 credits. This gave us 2. So that wasn't right. But that's what the idea with the deck does. Like there's a really cool, strong synergy between Psycho and Vitruvius. It's really fun. And like just being able to constantly recur this annoying stuff is really fun. Maybe even load testing over and over again. But that can be good. Can be really good. It's a really expensive breaker. Hey, thanks, you too. There for what it's worth, this is a snake draft deck. They drafted us a lot of really good cards in their deck too. This is a cool idea in snake draft as well. Best of luck with the snake draft. Best of luck with. Yeah, no, that's super cool. How's snake draft work? So if I'm not mistaken, snake draft, you have like an Excel spreadsheet. Like imagine an array, and it has your name in it. So like 9 to 10 cards. Like how many people are you drafting in it? Yeah, it should be by Saturday. By the way, Manta's the person who won the tournament, or not the tournament, the contest. So they're getting my friend Matt's cards. They're in the mail. I think they're gonna be here by Saturday or at their place. So yeah, and you have all your names there, and then you go left, all the way from left to right, and in each box, you get a drafted card, and whatever card you draft, you put the name in there, and then nobody else can have any copies of that card in your deck. And then once you get to the end, well, everyone's picked, you drop down 1 row, and then you go the opposite direction. So whoever has the first pick also gets the last pick on the second time that you snake around, and then over and over and over. Yeah, like a fantasy football draft. Yeah, so it favors, it hopefully balances it out. It's really cool because you see what everyone drafts, and it like is an exclusive draft. So like generally, whatever your first card that you can pick builds the rest of your deck. You see some people hate drafting, where it's like, oh, someone's building a really good criminal deck, so I'm just gonna draft like Sneak Door Beta, even though I'm not gonna fit in my deck. There's some cool stuff like that. But you also see what everyone's building on, so you have an idea when you're playing against them. Like, oh, I know what's in their deck. It's really cool. Does the influence count? Yeah, I think it's all like the same deck building rules, if I'm not mistaken. The Psycho Vitruvius thing was cool. Is this an old deck ported into modern standard format? Yeah, totally. It is this. What is it called? Baker Street. This was something that we used to do back in the day. It wasn't great. This was a while ago, right? Like we're talking about Jackson Howard ETF. But we did hard-hitting news, Psycho graphics, closed accounts, and people didn't expect this. This was really good. This was when like hard-hitting news just came out. Corp deck is Asa FA. That sounds really good. Fast Advance. Oh fuck, we missed them. Oh, they're back. Fast Advance was like really strong in a lot of those like weird draft formats, stuff like that. Hopefully that goes well for you, Patrick. Thanks for the game, by the way. Fuck, they're tech. This is a really good hand, though. That's a damn good hand. Thanks, you too. All right, another freedom again. If they trash our hard-hitting news, it's shitty. If they trash our econ warfare, it's shitty. Closed accounts, all this stuff. It's really bad for us. I think we just want to set up. They can click through this, but on R&D, it's, I guess it's worse. I don't know. Maybe we hit them this turn and then close their accounts. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Calibration testing plus Jeeves plus biotic labor lets you fast advance a Kawa out of hand. Fuck, you got all of those cards? Also, Patrick, for that draft, sorry, I just want to see the cards. They got Earthrise, Virus Breeding Grounds, Labor Rights, and Knifed. Okay. So VBG and Daily Cast going down to 2 credits next turn. Yeah, you got a lot of good cards, like Gamble, stuff like that. They threw out labor rights, Mike Sheen's card. It's not very good early. Hopefully we'll get an ice jam the Rashida behind. This technically is an ice. They can also trash this for free once per turn by trashing 0 virus counters, which is actually really attractive. If they're not going to trash anything else. The Yusuf's going down. There we're fucked. This breaker's really good against without paperclip. Now Eli does stack against it okay. It's 3 counters to get through Eli. Eli's actually like really well positioned. I think we also have Seder, which is relatively well positioned as well. We also want to get a Byroid in front of this so that it becomes Ravana into like another Byroid. Man, where do we want the Enigma? We really want the Enigma to fire. Yeah, we really want that Enigma to fire. Well, ice up Archives too with a barrier just so they can't like farm use of tokens. They probably also have Data Sucker, right? Going HQ. We definitely want to keep them out. And the run. They have no Black Orchestra. That's probably their Fractor. I'd assume that's the easiest. This does take up 2 MU though, so they're going to be a bit clumsy until they find their stuff. And they did just make a run. Yeah, that's also an issue with this deck specifically is people will get salty about it because no one expects a hard-hitting news out of HB. Like, that's a fine run. And you punish them in a really... Oh, that was a really good job. In a really bad way. It's like, oh, you ran, get fucked. My draft is Yusuf, Lamb, Strike, Caddy, Mining Accident, Earthrise, Knife, VBG, Career for HQ interface. Everyone gets like hedge funds, right? Because we saw that too. I don't know if I can close anything. Yeah, hard hitting news if you don't expect it and you're playing like everyone plays resources. Like this is really hard for them. Dude, just put the salt on your fries and enjoy. Yikes. Here we do it on a poutine in Montreal. Very little money, no patchwork. Oh fuck. They think they're fucked. We definitely trashed the VBG. Earthrise? I don't know. Anarch's draw's not great. Inject is like really hard when they're running that many viruses because they don't come back from the heap a lot of times. I guess that's why often you see these lists that are running like Yusuf or Corroder that are running Inject generally run like 1 or 2 copies of Labor Rights just so if they mill all their like paper clips they can get them. Or sorry, all their Corroders. I think I might call it here. Beans. Sorry about the bad footage. It's all good. All right, looks like they're throwing in the rifle into the cornfield. Sometimes hard hitting news does that, you know. Sometimes you just get blowouts. We didn't have that many good ways to close the game out. Like so far, we've not drawn our boom at all. Psycho, mind you, it's only one of in the deck, right? So last game was actually really, really good, where we hit it. But like, yeah, I guess we just jam that thing. Ouch, ouch. And I do think the Enigma Highland grid server is honestly not terrible. Unfortunately, this Ravana would be shit because we put the Eli over here, but whatever. I missed out on Data Sucker daily. Cast, liberated accounts, dirty laundry, sadly. Yeah, that's... At least that's going to be spread out, right? Ouch. Oof. Yeah, Kumalo has a lot of stuff to set up. Yeah, that's the cool thing about Snake Draft, though, is like it's really hard for everyone to get all the good cards, so it's like, at least like even. Oh, not this one? Oh, okay. I really want to play more Freedom. I think Freedom is really cool. Oh, nice. Too bad. I wonder what decoder this player is using. Yeah, I don't know. I assume if they're playing Inject, they're just playing Black Orchestra, and then they're just like making it better by playing Data Sucker. That's generally what I would assume. Hey, cheers. Sorry, that didn't work out. Catch you around. Catch you around. Patrick's saying Lamb probably. I honestly don't think so. Just on the basis that they're playing Inject, and also because this is already 2 MU. They're both 2 MU, and that becomes really difficult. I don't know. In theory, like Lamb is really good. Okay, Chester, how's it going? The problem with Freedom is Purge typically opens up a massive scoring window. Yeah, it does. Like, you definitely need like some sort of backup breakers from my experience. Like, what can you get away with? Like, if you have 2 virus breeding grounds, I guess your Yusuf has some counters on it, and then maybe you can like stim hack or remote really badly. But yeah, the Purge does totally fuck you. You're right. The game's come down to that. Freedom isn't trashing ice. Yeah, exactly. If you can get like an open remote, you might be okay. Like an open server, sorry. So you can always like recover, be like run, charge the remote. Also without like Dean Lister, a lot of those sort of like, I guess people weren't like Dean Listering Yusuf. That doesn't really work that well. Nobody plays infect, right? Like that card just doesn't do enough, I don't think. But you can in theory like infect your Yusuf and go, but like I don't know. That being said, it is scary if people are not icing centrals. It seems really good. And I think the fact that we iced archives might be a big reason why they threw down their rifle, right? Threw in the towel. Because like now it's really hard to come back. The hard hitting news might have done something with it. I don't know. It's anyone's guess. The single contaminate helps as well. Yeah, that's what it's called. A contaminate, not infect. I surprisingly don't think I've ever seen anyone contaminate an Amakua. I always thought that would happen at some point. Yeah, I don't know. Fair bit of people tonight. 15 games ain't bad. I think one of these is like a dead game, but still, that'll do it. A lot of people playing the standard. Oh, actually, there is some internal. Super cool. Got a lot of games. If you're just tuning in, you're like, oh, a splash screen, right? Yeah. That's okay. We got one of those. Happy holidays for those who are on holidays. We'll be soon. I saw someone playing a Freedom deck for a while on 3 Contaminate and Amakua. Is that annoying? Like back then, Dean Lister was around, and I guess I don't know. Contaminate Amakua, you have a 3-strength Amakua. Like 3-strength Amakua is really good. Like that's probably good enough. With David, I haven't also since like the new MUL. I haven't MWL. I haven't seen a lot of people playing David for some reason. Worked decently well, but still had trouble with CVS hits. I've also seen CVS for the first time recently, and I think that was in like a super only fast events, no punishment. That was like last week, a no punishment fast events Titan deck list. And I was surprised to see it. Cyberdeck's Very Sweet is actually like a pretty solid card. Even just poisoning archives, like against Kumalo is huge. Against Freedom is huge, but like it's not bad against everyone else. I've got Interdiction in my Freedom. That's cute, but like it's a lot of moving parts, right? It also means you're not playing Employee Strike, which is probably not great. Employee Strike's really good right now. Employee Strike's really good. Yeah, I like Employee Strike. We're gonna hang out here for a couple more. Ban Strike? Well, that's kind of the issue, right, Grim? It's like I do agree that Strike is a problem, but like I feel like not having Strike might be a bigger problem for the game. Like I don't think you can ban Strike or do anything really negative towards Strike until you have a replacement. It's a Pavlovian response. Oh, ouch. Exploring Kamala is such a fun series. Yeah, that was really cool. There was a lot to explore. Ben did a great job with that. Oh, we have a player? Let's do this. Let's see if we can get 3 freedoms in a row. The playmat is mine. What do you mean, apathy? To some extent, I really do missing video make. I'm not sure doing it. Ah, no worries. No worries. No pressure. Just. Strike is super fun, unfun, especially with IDs like AOT or Blue Sun. I love playing Strike against AOT. Okay, so we'll consider about keeping this hand, right? They're playing Jez. I'm assuming they're playing like Liza Jez. That means they're gonna be aggressive if they have it. But this does nothing. I don't think we have any cards that tag them. Do we keep this hand? Oh my god, miles better. I mean, you foolishly threw up the splash screen again. Oh fuck, damn it. Giving the art away. All right. Okay, we got double ice. We got the NGOs that we want to jam it. This is generally good for remotes. I think we actually have to protect HQ here because we have a lot of trashables. I think we'll probably just protect HQ and R&D. Generally, pressure comes from into R&D better, and this scales better. Shapers are generally not great at breaking barriers. Having a 3-strength barrier is already not bad. They can click through this though, and they'll definitely trash something if they do. They have to build with it in mind scarcity. Yeah, like you need a good current that people can play. Currents are stupid. Oh fuck! Ooh, ooh. They had it in their opening. So this is the reason why you play Jez, is that you can become Liza. They don't take the tag. So every time they run a central server, they draw 2 cards, which is good because it means they're going to interact with us a fair bit. It's bad because it's really good, and they got it. This is a 1 of in the deck. They may be running Hostage to find a DJ Fenris. We tried this out a couple weeks ago. It went okay, but I think we built a bad deck around it. We can install advance this thing. We want Ice for Archives for sure. At this point, if we draw a card that's unplayable, it's unplayable. We have 14 ice and 41 cards, so like 3.6 or something. 1 and 3.6. That sucks. They're gonna get 2 more cards. Hot Pursuit. Fuck me. They get through the Eli. They click through it. They trash the thing. They're actually gonna take a tag here though, which is really annoying. I'm gonna res the Eli, gets the Ravana up, but like, yeah, this is gonna be really bad. We're gonna lose one of our good cards. Hit the boom. That's the worst card, right? Because it tells them about our deck. Also, Pager 1/1 draw 4 freelance coding. Girl jank, I like it. Now they do have to clear a tag though, because this gave him a tag. This gave him 7 credits in a run. They're throwing out an Akamatsu Mem chip. Oh yeah, that card came back, didn't it? We finally got the Eli. The problem is that we need to double ice this too, because they know the jig is up here. So we want to ice Archives, we want to ice this. I think we'll draw once for ice and then we'll double ice. Ah, we got it. So does it make more sense to double ice here so that they're non-clickable through? I think so. And then we'll put this on Archives and then we'll draw something for here. Maybe Architect on Archives isn't that great. Oh, we got Peace. They got John. John's actually an anti-synergy, right? Because if we do end the run, the tag that they take from John is not during a run because the run has ended. So Jesminder keeps it. I don't know if they know that. A lot of people don't. Let's draw into something that's playable. That's really good. Oh fuck, that's really good. It's a 9 credit combo though. That's kind of the problem with this combo specifically, is that if they hit this, they just hit this, right? Like they have a choice. We have to res both of them. It's like, do you want to lose all your money or do you want to lose only 6 credits? And they always pick 6 credits. Because 6 credits is less bad. They play Deuces Wild, that's a bit of influence. Oh, I'm not gonna res that. Excuse me, that was almost like habit. And Beth is gonna give them more clicks too, which means it's easier for them to face check like through Fairchild and have clicks left. They have no breakers though, and that's kind of cool for us. And they have no breakers whatsoever. So I think we're just gonna slam this next. Oh, we actually could just go safe and like Vitruvius it. We do have to worry about fast advance. I don't think we need to do this. I think we just set up really fast. Well, there were breakers in this deck. You got turn 1 Fenris. It's a fair compromise. Like, run centros. That's how you find your breakers. Draw. You draw 3. They run centros. It's so good. And the misdirection's coming down. They have the hot tag. They know they're trying to tag them. So now we really have to like highline grid them. Let's go. Got the counter. That's good. Counters are good. Oh, 2 credits. I guess we overdraw. I don't want to overdraw. We haven't rezzed almost any of our ice, so the credits seem reasonable. They have a lot of money though, like 4 to 5 coming in. They have 5 clicks, 4 coming in from cast, 6 on caddy. Rip Fast. Oh my god, Fast would be so good. And I don't know why they're running these M chips. It makes me think that they're playing something like Savant or like whatever one, Maven. I don't know, whichever one works with the MU. I guess actually a bunch of those did rotate out. Net Mercur, they're playing Stealth too. They are ambitious. If we res this, they have less than 5 clicks on their turn, which is really good. The thing is, I don't know what else we do. I guess we draw once here. Order is really good. Really good ordering, my friend. But this means that they draw and they only have 3 clicks. So like it plays around Beth in a cool way. They have no breakers, it seems. Okay, they have a Lamb. So now, wow, what are the numbers on Lamb? Lamb breaks this for 4. That's not bad. Let's try and keep our money down, right? They use Lamb on the code gate, they can't use it later. We just need an agenda though. Like we don't have an agenda. It might be an issue. And they have like, I don't know, like 30 plus credits. So like if the Highline grid fires after they take caddy, holy fuck, we're in business. But I'm pretty sure they're just gonna start poking centrals now to get their 3 card draw. Interesting. Double Eli. Eli stacks up really well against Lamb. It's 5 credits to break with Lamb. Really annoying. It could consider double clicking here. I don't know if their clicks are better than 5. Looks like they're going to pay 10 credits to get a really shitty single axis here. They're definitely not apocalypsing us, right? Because they have way too much stuff on the board. And they're going to be drawing 3 cards. And they only have 2 clicks to deal with the rest of them. And they took a tag. So Cloak's coming down. Wow. This is super greedy deck. We really have to go fast, though. We're going to lose to it. Throwing out an R&D interface. What is in their hand? Throwing out a dirty laundry. Fuck. Man, we need things that force people to lose clicks, but most of that's like trace-based. It's not very good. So we can... This actually doesn't, like, against Lamb, adding another ice to this doesn't matter. It's already 3 strength, and, like, the break-even point here is after another 6 strength. So, like, icing this up doesn't matter. But forcing them to, like, have to break an architect on R&D does matter. I actually think we draw here. Oh, man, we're ordering so poorly. This Highline's probably not going to fire anymore. Was Bellamy saved from Nisei? Yes, Bellamy is in the system core. It's Ash and Bellamy, I think, as the HP upgrades. There's the dagger. Okay, the architect looks a bit worse. And there's still a chance that we can, like, top deck. Okay, so now they're going to try and lock us. Gatekeeper, actually really good. It's a good card. This architect, they break for 3. This Gatekeeper is actually not bad. Also, if this Gatekeeper fires, they get a John Masanori tag, which can be pretty annoying. I think we definitely keep hitting this. Like, the server is 5 plus 3 plus... We need to, like, make the server really taxing, or it's going to be an issue. We can always recover, hopefully, with the NGO front. I think they gave it up on HQ, considering HQ is, like, 10 credits plus, like, 5 or clicks. And we could have put the Heinlein there, but then they always just, like, oh, do you want to lose 5 or do you want to lose all your money? Shit, they have another one. At least this is, like, still not a great run. If they trash our NGO front, we're in a pretty bad spot. Oh, they accidentally clicked Quantum. Oh, the misdirection. That's good. Yeah, all good. Nice. Nice. So they get an Axis. They gain 7 credits, but they spent 10, so it's 3 credits to get a single. They do draw 3 cards, though. Hit the Rashida. That's shitty. Obviously, we would have wanted that. They still have a tag, though. Hopefully, we top deck an agenda. We need the agenda. They also don't know what this is. Like, this could be Ash. Again, they still have all this money on Caddy. If we tag them somehow, we trash these things, it'd be really good for us. Also, Ned McCurr did make that 1 credit cheaper in theory. Oh, nice. That's really good. I think we actually hit this again because we don't have anything better to do. Yeah, we really don't have anything better to do. They don't have any way to stop fast advance, so scoring this isn't terrible. It plays around Beth. We can get 2 credits here, which means we need generally like 7. We actually want, I think, 7. So this will be 4. If we get 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll get 2 credits. Otherwise, we're going to get R&D locked. That being said, if they do R&D lock us, we can draw through it with our ability. We haven't seen a restricted card yet, I don't think, so they could be on strike still. This piece in our time helped us out a lot. It did give them Beth clicks for a while, though. And we can always just, like, Vitruvius counter. We don't have a Biotic in this deck for some reason, but we can Vitruvius counter to get back the MCA austerity. Because they're not contesting this remote. They definitely could. They probably should now to trash this. Oh, fuck me. That's how you lose. We lose to this. Whoa, I actually can't get through double code gate so far on R&D. That's really good. So, if we jam this, they generally run the remote server. This deck actually might run interdiction. We might want to pre-res this. Because if we get interdicted here, it's really bad. Oh, they're going for it. Why are they running HQ here? This is 10 credits. Or I guess 9 credits with this, but like that's so expensive. We have 7, like run R&D. That's an odd choice. How's it going, John? Yeah, I don't know what they're doing here. Maybe they were putting a Paul up or something. That's a really expensive run. They're definitely not an Apocalypse. Like there's no way they play DJ Fenris and all this permanent stuff and play Apocalypse. I think Net Recur Apocalypse doesn't make sense. Like, they should definitely pressure us. They see 3 cards. Like, we'll never draw an agenda. Let alone they could run this remote if they. This could be the winning agenda, right? I don't know why they're not pressuring us. They have it. Okay. Yeah, they would have had it. Okay, they're gonna get this agenda. That's fine. This unfortunately does not play around Beth. Face cam potentially get in the way. Oh yeah, totally. Actually, thank you. How's it going, by the way, Philip? It's obvious we won't know what she's doing. She's behind the curtain. Yeah, she is, Jazz. We have no idea what she's doing behind the curtain. Mirror mode on. Looking forward to a chill holiday and hopefully productive January. That's really cool, man. Have you heard back, by the way, from the work stuff? They're going in again. Why do they keep going in? This is so expensive. Hello, new player here. Hey, Rafico Castillo, how's it going? Welcome. Really exciting always to see new players. How are you doing? What part of the world are you at? If you have any questions, by the way, if you're new to the game, do ask. To be expected, people are focused on holidays. Yeah, a lot of people aren't at work right now, John. So yeah, I guess just hold on to January. Again, if there's anything I can do to help, man, ask me up. So this doesn't help us win the game, but it's an agenda. Got a HQ lock before you are RD lock. Yeah, right? Clear this out before you clear this out. They only have 11 credits. Like, where'd all their money go? Oh, I know. They spent like 40 credits running this. It's crazy how good like this 7-credit server has been, especially against like Lamb. Eli's good. This used to be 4 credits for Crota. Now it's 5. Mind you, they only have 4 cards left in their stack too, so they might just be like hard drawing for the decoder. I think they did throw out an SMC though. They also know that this is an architect. Oh, we're going in. We are going in. All right, that's fascinating. That's really scary. I think this is they have 2 clicks left, so I think we res the gatekeeper because it's like incredibly expensive for them. Like this is 7, and then they can't really continue safely. Why install 2 R&D interfaces and not use them? Yeah, I think they're doing it now. Oh, this actually fires, which means they take a tag. So we'll draw cards. Well, fuck it, draw all of them. I don't care. Actually, they're really good in HQ. We probably should have kept that one. They take a tag. They have to clear that. So many new cards that I don't know about. I'm sure your videos will be great to help. Yeah, hopefully. I hover over them sometimes. Sometimes I forget. Jim, what's up to the new players? Stacked Eli 1 is one of the Netrunner's true joys. Yeah, it is. So this card here specifically is porous. Like you can get through it, but if you stack them up, you can't click through these and click through these. You just don't have enough clicks. I guess with Beth, Kilrain, Chang, you could. This is awkward. We have a lot of cards in hand. And it's funny how wildly good this Enigma is. If they play in Golo, I think this is only 2 credits though. So, And I think the psychographics is dead. Enigma on R&D isn't bad. I think we definitely want to just score this though. It's more money. We get 2 credits. 21 cards left in R&D. I think this is useless. This is actually probably better than the Enigma. The Enigma, though, is an end the run, which is cool. I don't honestly know what we're going to keep doing with these archive memories. If we do get our Econ Warfare in there, like I'll spitefully Econ Warfare them over and over again. I do like the archive, though, for the MC austerity, which they have to respect. Yeah, this is probably fun. Scoring seems good. I hear that, so you win a game. I think we scored at all our games so far, haven't we? 10 credits or 2 click to draw. Tough call. Please recommend a runner and a corp to build newbie decks. Oh, we saw their decoder. I would recommend checking on NetRunnerDB and searching newer decks to run. My favorite abilities. John's saying System Core 2019. That's a good place to start. But I love as a runner, I recommend playing Gabriel Santiago. He's very aggressive and recommends running and just finding out what things are. I think that's super valuable. Otherwise, as a corp, what's fun as a corp? A lot of things, a lot of value-oriented stuff. Doesn't look like they have a lot of money, but they kind of do. So I'm not sure whether we jam this or the way we jam. I think we jam this. Can they get through triple code gate? Fuck, we should have kept an Enigma. If we kept an Enigma, that'd be way better than this. Gabe teaches that you running is good. Yeah, running is very good. I like Gabe a lot. It's 2.5 credits. A lady, the best it gets? Yeah, largely. If we go poor, it's a problem. I think they're gonna go poor too, though. Oh, they have a refractor. Actually, never mind. The Enigma play is terrible. This is actually a bad res. They break this for 4. Run stronger together. Focus on tight court play. That'll work across the board. I think that's a good recommendation too. As not flashy as it is. Ravana is another 3 credits. Oh wait, this server sucks. This one's also still only 4 credits. This was a mistake. We probably should have given them the food here. We need to keep 3 credits so we can do 3, 4. No, this is terrible. Actually, will you let the first 2 subs fire? If you want. Why would they want that? Tron John, Trash DJ. That's cool. You can save 2 credits. They're about building a BFF server. Yeah, they got you. I think we're gonna res a Satyr for sure. It's annoying. So this breaks out at 8. Save 2 tags. Yeah, they have nothing left to draw, so like the DJ Fenris wasn't actually that good this game. It was fine. Can't res that. Shit, I don't know how we score. I think we have to score with MC austerities. Got the Highland, got the agenda. I think we definitely get the 2 credits. Still have a lot of money, right? And they are on stim hacks. They can only play so many stim hacks. Why'd they do that? Oh, totally. I don't know if that means anything. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, this architect's not great. This one's still okay. I don't know why they're stim hacking this. Like, I'm just not gonna res. Like, whatever, you can stim hack. You take a brain damage. Die to snare. We put snare in this deck. Fuck! That's really bad. Shit. Okay, well, they're running out of resources. They lost a piece in our time. I think they don't want to play that. Oh, they saw 3 cards. Never mind. I thought they were seeing a single. Of course they're going to find an agenda there. They know the next 2 cards. Like, now we are 100% R&D locked, which is an issue. Yeah, we fucked it up. We definitely want to give them the food because it's much harder to easier to score this from hand than this one. Runner should have the stim hack credits, so they should have kept to 2 credits. No, they didn't use all the stim hack credits. They only used like 9. Yeah, now we're getting R&D locked. I don't think we can win. Guess we res everything. Oh, they only have so many Ghost Runners. Eventually, Netrunner will run out of credits, and they don't have stealth credits for this. Because they did throw out their cloaks. Whoa. Okay. And they jacked out. Wild. That's fascinating. Double hard-hitting news. Okay. They trashed Heinlein, so they should be more than 9. How's it going, Squash Head? I'd have to look at that. I don't know. If they used more than 9, yeah. Well, they did 1, 2. They spent on this. They only spent 1 credit on this because they used the Ghost Runner credit. And then they spent 4, 3. So I think they're still fine. Click 1 hard-hitting news. Yeah, right? We definitely hit this. And like, if we did the agendas in the right way, we could win next turn. We just need to find the economic warfare. And there's no point running this too, because like they know what this card is. Also, another good way to, like, if we put the 6 strength Fairchild, or sorry, the 6 cost Fairchild here, it also takes another refractor credit. And they're eventually going to run out of stealth credits. Eventually, if they have to spend more than 2 per run. If they don't have another cloak in hand, and they could, they just also need MU. So it's going to be difficult. Credit twice makes Beth do nothing. Wayne, we're still streaming? Yeah, we're still going. How's it going? Yeah, now Beth does something. Yeah, credit twice makes Beth do nothing. I see what you mean. Can't draw. Nemakar is crazy. Yeah, it's really good. So this one actually is pretty annoying. It's still 5 credits. This is still a pretty expensive server. They're using their Netrunner credits to save money here. I don't think you want to do that. I think those are more precious. There's a big chance they win. Like, if they don't run HQ, yeah, fuck. I don't think we draw 2 cards. I just hope we win. Right? Because then they see 3 new cards next turn instead of just 1 or 2. But yeah, we fucked it up. If we put the food in this server, we would have been able to win because we could have scored this out from hand. But now we have to wait another turn. So that's really bad. We can't even res this, so I don't want to install it. I think we just like archive memories for something that they want to run. Enigma's not great. I think maybe just archive memories for like hedge fund, but that gives them puts them on an extra click, which is bad. We don't want to give them that. So I think we just gain 3 and throw out one of these to closed accounts. They probably throw this out. So if they get on R&D, they win. If they get on HQ, they win. They can only run HQ once. Looks like they're gonna stim hack the remote server. Ooh, spicy. Now they can't take a single damage. Okay. This takes stealth credits. I like it. But yeah, we fucked it up, man. We could have won if we put food in here. I guess that would have changed our play though. This is a spicy meatball. They have no more cards in hand, so we just have to play around the board. Like, not the card of the board, but their board state. Do we res this? No, I don't think so. I just don't know. We don't have biotics, so our money's not even that valuable anymore. That being said, biotic doesn't do much. All 3/2s are out of the game. Force the runner. If you played the board, they would have to trash. Yeah, they would. But we'd have 5 fewer influence. They trashed Beth. I don't know about that. Yeah, that's not terrible. And they lost their Netrunner. All right, so now they actually have a very limited stock of stealth credits. Whoa, this is an interesting game. They're going down to the fucking wire. IPO. Damn. 1 credit too few. Now there's, I think, only new cards on R&D. If we had economic warfare, if we drew our economic warfare, that's 100% what we'd be doing, though. Come out from behind the curtain. Yeah, right? There's no more curtain. They destroyed the curtain. This is everything is in front of the curtain. But economic warfare would be so good this game. We'd recur it a fair bit. Rashida. We definitely don't install that, right? Because then they can pump Netrunner. We don't install it naked. They have to run this in a turn. You don't want trashables in HQ because they can double run HQ. I still think they run R&D once and we lose. Okay, we have to res this. Which means we can pump this and we won't have enough credits next turn, which is awkward. But we have to res this so that they can't just like farm stealth credits. Because now they break even. Ugh, it's a close one. The board in Argus Glacier would be so funny. Yeah, right? There's actually this, oh man, there's this deck list called the, oh, they're going in? No, they're not. There's a deck list. I guess they can always just pump on these things, right? There was a deck list called, oh, they have no way to pump with Netrunner. This was a bad res. I'm an idiot. Fuck. Yeah, there's no need to res this because they have no way to get stealth credits. Yeah, exactly. Philip, Flip's right. You can't farm stealth credits. That's all good. Yeah, we probably lose right here. Yeah, there was a deck thing as a deck called remind me after. It's really funny. It has to deal with the board. Man, if we could de-res re-res this card, it actually would take 2 stealth credits. Yeah, this was a fucking mistake because we can't score next turn if this doesn't work. Yeah, they definitely just farm off of Eli. Down to 5 credits. If we hit Econ Warfare off the top, they trashed one. Okay, so we 100% fucked up. Because if we didn't res this, we'd be able to score this next turn. We just don't have enough credits to score this next turn. Fuck. Shit. Like, we're just 1 credit short. Like, we just need 5 next turn. They can't contest us. Like, we fucked up. Holy shit, we should have had it. Yeah, like, that could have been a win. This is unique. Ah, god damn it. There's a chance if we draw once, but I think if we draw once, they get an agenda off the top. That's so upsetting. Like, we would have won right here. We just have 1 credit too little. That sucks. I forgot that they couldn't farm tokens anyways. They had no way to do it. All right, chat. Well, if we go to 10, they at least don't get a credit at the start. Is it the Oscars deck? Yeah, Jester. Totally the Oscars deck. I love the Oscars deck. What were you saying about the Argus board thing? Remind me after. Oh, wait. Hold on. Excuse me. Sorry. No more Beth. Oh, wait. They sold Beth. I need to hit this. I want to hit this. Let me hit this. I forgot I didn't hit this. Stop. I forgot to hit the MCA. I instead went for a credit. Can you kindly decrement a click? Thanks. I still think we lose. I think they have enough credits to get in here. Beth gives them a cricket, but there's no Beth. Okay, cool. So we don't have to play around it. Okay, so if R&D holds and the one in HQ holds, like if they run HQ, we always just pop this and then pull a card to hand. But it's unlikely this holds. We could have had an extra. We were 1 credit short. We definitely fucked up resing as Architect. So whatever. I don't feel that bad. At least we learned something, right? There's still 2 agendas left and 10 cards. I see 3 of them. So maybe we hold on. Maybe we do hold on. They have just enough credits. Oh, actually, they have 3 more on this, so no. You ready? No, no. Oh, fuck! Last one! Shit! Good game. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was gonna go poorly. Oh, the marbles. Oh, yeah, we goofed it. We goofed it a wee bit. We just needed the money. Yeah, that Architect res is terrible. Ouch. Pull 1 to hand? That pulls from archives, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. If you're running HQ, yeah. Just arrived and you're screaming obscenities. How's it going, Zach? Yeah, we fucked it up. We did a really bad res and we were 1 credit short of closing the game and then we lost on R&D. It's fine. Oh, that's okay. We learned something. This deck kind of performed. This is what I was worried about. Like, if they have misdirection, the deck is like ass. I think you could put a single best defense in the deck, but then there's so many singletons in this deck that are required for it to operate. And mind you, how much of a different game if this Economic Warfare was like anywhere near closer than the bottom 7 cards? Because we would just run. We'd be like Archive Memories, Economic Warfare, hit MCA. We'd be like Vitruvius counter, Economic Warfare, MCA. Hey, cheers. Like, that wouldn't have been a big deal. And actually, we could have considered, maybe even considered actually hard-hitting using them at some point. Was that possible? I wasn't even considering the last couple turns. Tell the kids you blew it, Zach. Oh, this was family friendly. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so somebody asked about this. I want to bring this up. Maybe if you played Netrunner for a while, you knew about this, but there was a deck list called the Oscars. It was about a card called the Board. Man, I love this thing. So this is a card called the Board. And it says that all agendas are worth 1 fewer agenda point in the runner score area, which is kind of cool. This card, largely, I've never seen it play besides maybe this one specific deck archetype. And the idea with this deck was, this is great. You play potential, not potential unleashed, excuse me, PE, personal evolution. So this is the core set, Jinteki back in the day, right? And so what you did is you played a deck that ran 20. Your deck suite was 21.1 cost agendas, like 3 1s, which wasn't that rare back in the day. People sometimes also on top of that ran what's it called? Also ran like fetal AI, stuff like that. But with 21-point agendas with the board resed, they can't win, right? Because they're worth all 0. It's impossible for them to win. So there was a deck called the Oscars. And it was involved that because it involved a lot of very good acting. And back in the day, if you were playing Netrunner a long time ago, you probably know about a card called Power Shutdown. And the Power Shutdown was an incredibly powerful card, not because it trashed installed cards, which it was okay with, but it actually allowed you to trash your entire R&D. It says trash X cards from the top of R&D. And the idea with this card is that you could trash your entire R&D. And then there was all these combos that a lot of different archetypes played, where you play Jackson Howard. So now you can choose 3 cards because you've destroyed your entire deck. You could choose 3 cards and put them into your R&D and make your R&D only those 3 cards. And then you could play Accelerated Diagnostics to play all those cards at once without any paying additional clicks or costs. And this is the basis of a lot of really strong combos in like cerebral imaging. I used to play this in like Blue Sun to score 6 points out of hand. Like there's some really stupid stuff you could do with it. It was really, really fun. So what you would do is that you would have the board somewhere on the table unrezzed. Because you're playing a Jinteki trap deck, you could have a bunch of shit on the table unrezzed. And you would power shut down your entire deck. You would install Jackson Howard. And you would res Jackson Howard, and then you'd shuffle 3 cards into your deck. And then you would like be ready to play Accelerated Diagnostics. You'd have to look like you were playing Accelerated Diagnostics. And then the acting came in, you'd be like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, I calculated wrong. I fucked this up. Right? And then your opponent would be like, oh, well, you just milled your whole deck. And a lot of times they would just run archives to steal every single agenda that you threw out. And at that point, right when they committed to access, you res the board. And now all the agendas in archives are worth no points. They're worth 1 fewer agenda points. And because you're playing Personal Evolution, every time they hit an agenda, they're taking that damage. And they just die. They like flat out die. You have to basically trick them into running archives with all the agendas in them, as if you fucked up a combo. And they just like straight up die. It's actually like terrible. In theory, the proper play is just wait for them to deck themselves. Like you have no reason to run archives. Just wait for them, because if the corp runs out of cards, they lose. So you just be like, click for 4 credits. In theory, that's how you should beat this strategy. But like someone had published this deck list and said that they won some games like this in like GNKs or something. It's really funny. Let's see if we can find it. It was called the Oscars. Yeah, this is back in 2015, and they explained the whole thing: the pledge, the turn, and the prestige. Yeah, Zach is asking, was this deck the prestige? The deck list, we'll load it up. But that was the idea, which is like really fucking funny. I'm really glad that this fired at some point. This is like a really good thing, yeah. And that was the idea. You played, what is aggressive negotiation? Oh yeah, right. So you could find a card. This was back in the original core chat. You just played the board, Jackson Howard, and you played Power Shutdown, and they didn't even play Accelerated Diagnostics. You just pretended it was there. It's Zach's deck, not surprising. Anyways, that was always really fun. And then you have all these 1-pointers. From Team Covenant? Is this deck from Team Covenant? I have no idea. Yeah, the write-up is great. Read it up. It's kind of like a bittersweet thing about Netrunner. Like, I'm aware that the game's not as big as it was, but like, you know, these sort of numbers on deck lists were like way more common back then. There was like a lot of conversation, a lot of like really funny things, as much as this was specifically a really funny deck. Anywho, that's all for tonight. For me, it's 11:50. I got one last day of work tomorrow, and then we're off for the holidays. There's no stream next Thursday. I will be off with my family. Hopefully, you're having a holiday thing too. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's okay. Zach Bauermeister, the president of Nisei. Oh, fuck off. No way. That's really cool. Otherwise, we'll be back in January in the new year. So happy new year to all those. Happy holidays. If you're not doing anything for the holidays, maybe you find yourself alone. I hope it's not too rough. Things generally always get better. So, reach out to people, talk to people. There's a lot of community, a lot of people you can hang out with, or, just online. Hopefully that helps. Otherwise, that's all. I'm excited to see the family. Got my sister showing up tomorrow. It's good. I haven't seen her in a while, so we're gonna hang out for the weekend and then like drive back to Ontario. That's largely it. Enjoy yourself. Nisei kits are up on Nisei.net. Get your store championships. We have a big tournament on January 5th in Montreal. BD Cosmos has 3 GNKs, like the last official ones with the NGO fronts. It's on January 5th. You can find all more details on Facebook if you're on Montreal Netrunner. Come out to that. It should be a big showing. That's largely it. Enjoy yourself. That was 2018, huh? Let's do a recap of the whole year. I'm kidding. I'm going to cut the stream right now. Ciao.